warrior who must have been wearing,
Like
sack
lace.
and ashes. Yeah, I don't know. And I like looked at his gear and it was good, and I like just couldn't understand. And so then afterwards, I literally got on, switched to my prot warrior, and ran the same dungeon and everything, and it was fine. And I'm like, he just wasn't pushing his buttons good. But
Yeah.
it was hard to believe how much of a difference that can make. So my instinct is to say, if you're ever playing with a tank that feels super duper squishy, but their item level's okay, it's because they suck at pushing their buttons.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too, because then like we had a really bad poll, like we died on the same trash poll twice, and I was finally just getting in chat and I was like, hey guys, like, is there an interrupt we're missing? Like, I'm not DPS, but like I've been trying to help. Do we stun? And one of the DPS is like, no, like we had mobs hitting us in the face.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magically, the tank has been a little better since then, but he's also like, first thing we pull a trash mob and he can't keep his health up. He's running before his health is even full, let alone my mana being topped up. And then when we all inevitably started dying, he was like, "You okay, healer?"
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's a just a bad. That's just a nightmare tank. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
going through.
Like as soon as they blame the healer without questioning anything, like I'm not blaming anybody. I'm like, what can we do better as a group? But he's like, blame. Like, oh, okay, I see who you are.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly the kind.
I thought that's just part of WoW. You just immediately blame the healer.
Oh no, we need someone even.
Didn't y'all get the pamphlet?
Yeah, when someone even suggests that, I'll be at the end of the end of a dungeon, and I'll just be like, "Oh, it's my fault, Hearth. Now none of you get to finish. Bye."
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when people get salty, I just fucking leave.
I'm tempted to. We just died again trying to get to the last boss, like on that fucking gauntlet. And my gear's all red. This is a nightmare.
I just type. I do actually. I have two modes. One of them is I just type meaner and meaner and more trolly things to try to get them to have a meltdown.
Yeah, you do. It's usually me.
More often lately, in the last month or two or three, okay, therapy's been helping. More often lately, I'll just say something so nice and innocent that they just kind of look like a jerk for what they said. Like,
Yep.
they'll be like, Hank, can you pull any slower or something? And I'll say like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best to go at a good pace. I'll try to pick it up, right? And then
Yeah.
then they'll be like, oh, it's all right.
All the time. It's like they're like, "Oh fuck, I did a fuck thing."
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is my stomach so fucking?
Hug. How many times are you gonna decline my invite, you little lemon?
Oh, I'm not even at my PC.
What?
I'm tired, you guys.
Fine too.
That means we gotta play really good because Noir's grumpy already. We're gonna get our asses.
Oh,
We got-
I know.
We got 3 pulls.
I said to everyone, I think after they left, my head really hurt last week, and I got real bitchy, and I shouldn't have. I love you all. You
No,
just
it's
all
okay.
stink.
Well, you are also. There's two kinds of bitchy. There's bitchy and being dumb and wrong, and then bitchy and being right. I'm much more okay with the second one.
Yeah.
I know, but I said to my sister after, I was like, I was kind of bitchy tonight, huh? And she was like, no, and I was like, really? And she was like, a little bit at the end. It's okay though. We were playing badly, and I was like, well, I was too though. Like I stood right behind the tanks and dropped the pool behind
Yeah,
them.
but that was exactly right. What she said was exactly right. You got a little bitchy at the end, but we were fucking up, and so I like, please yell at us some more. What's going on?
But yeah,
It's kind of your job when we're fucking up to do that.
Yeah, it's just that like I get really like I'll be like, I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it because I can't do it normally. Where I'm like, are you guys like I basically like are you guys all fucking stupid? Like are you just like fucking idiots or is it just me? But I don't say it.
Yes, we are stupid. Why are you yelling at us?
Right.
Yeah, you get a little frustrated when it comes out at us, but that's also a human response that we understand,
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay, I'm a little frustrated too. That's fine.
yeah, but I still don't ever want to be like in that mode
Let me know
without
when you
acknowledging it.
because I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I'm inside the instance.
I still get snippy and offended at every.
Me too.
Fuck, I had one. So I'm pulling up at the raid here. Do I need to help summon people or?
He already summoned me somehow. Heather, if you can just get here.
Luckily, I got into the guild bank and grabbed everything I would need, so as soon as I'm done with this, I can just be summoned and
I
I'm ready.
also think I solved my forgetting to eat problem.
How'd you do that?
Wait, in real life
The
or in the game?
embellishment.
Island feasts.
Okay. Great.
What?
She can't just sit down and eat the food I provide. You people.
Well, because I don't know when that's gonna happen, and I don't want to have to wait and pay attention. So I'll just eat my own food and be done. And other people can eat mine too. I don't care.
Oh, I'm tired. Help. Somebody help.
Think about murdering this boss.
I might get up and like jump around. Jump around.
Thank God you did that. That's what I thought.
Or we'll wipe 4 times. We'll decide it's not worth it this week, and we'll go
That's
take
what
a nap.
you hope will happen. Don't get it out of your mind. I own you until 10:30, 11.
Yeah, I mean, we did so well on normal. Like, we have got to kill this mythic first boss at least. Like, come on,
Yeah.
guys. We're
Who
better
am
than
I-
this.
I'm missing Becca, but who else am I missing?
Sin
got
left
old-
the group to turn in a quest.
Okay, so then it's just Becca. Still waiting for Kylie. Where's Kylie?
Kylie is hiding.
So my therapist told me by putting what I want out into the universe, I will get it. So it's not working.
This isn't the secret, bro. That's not how this
Eric
works.
just fucking lied to you.
For a new
Yeah.
therapist.
Wait, what'd she say?
She's showing me something in her game.
Oh. She's literally just ignoring me.
Yeah.
Well, if I ignore you, then I don't have.
Okay.
Look, yeah, because Namara,
feel guilty.
I'm in.
I don't want you to feel guilty. I just want you to feel loved.
It makes her feel guilty all the time.
No. What I'm doing is not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm trying to make you feel wanted and loved.
Yeah. Well, I try that too, and it makes her feel guilty. So.
Well, don't let that happen. I'm telling
Well,
you.
that's what I'm saying. I can't agree with you. Every time you're like, "Is Kylie gonna play?" I can't even be like, "Are you gonna play, baby?" Because then I'm just adding to the
That's fine.
pressure. So I just have
I
to
just
say-
want her to feel like she's wanted and loved and involved. I know she's enjoying herself. Say what you want.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Kylie, get in this right now. I'm gonna break your laptop. I'm gonna break your all your stuffed animals.
Everyone heard it, right? Will said, "Play
No,
what you want."
I was talking to her. I own your ass until 11.
This isn't Hyrule. There's no. Wait, is Jeffrey home? Jeffrey, I need you to
Yeah.
get on the mic and yell, "Ha, ha, ha!"
Yeah.
I need a twink. Yeah, I need a twink yelling in my ear.
Good. Okay, who still needs to summon though? Stop summoning me! I'm inside the fucking instance. Look at these trolls.
Wow, that's really racist.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Promote. Promote. Who needs a promote?
Okay.
Becca's on.
Is it bad if they've died on the trash 3 times now getting to the last boss? So
I would
I'm
just say I
gonna
need to
leave.
go.
Yeah, I told them like I was supposed to be at raid 5 minutes ago, so. And this tank just keeps fucking up. Like he's gotten knocked back a bunch of times. Like.
Here's what happens if you stay. The tank completes the dungeon, his score goes up, and other people get tricked into inviting him.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
What?
I just clicked on a summon and summoned myself. If you're summoning me, I'm gonna get big mad.
Okay, invite me now for real. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
That sucks. So that was my key. Ugh.
Hey, at least no one made you summon yourself.
He did. I clicked on the
Oh.
summon and it's happened again. All right, I'm leaving.
God damn it! I got
Can you
tricked.
instead of summoning Will 10 times, can you guys summon me now?
Some of
Yeah,
these
I'm doing it.
Thank you.
We used to do that to Erica actually all the time. We'd be like, Erica, can you come click this? She'd be like, sure. And then she'd just get a summon. She'd be like, oh.
Which one of you is Westeros and type gotta rise up Beltalowda? Because I fucking love that show.
Gotta rise up, Beltalowda. Gotta rise up,
Beltalowda!
Beltalowda. I'm reading the
Westeros
books right
is
now.
his name is
Marco,
Brandon.
Oh, it's Brendan. Don't do that
Brandon.
to him.
The
Remember when
Mohicans
I
call
was
me
talking?
Brandon.
Remember when I was talking to Brandon, like actual Brandon, and he was like, his name's Brendan. I was like, I'm not talking to him. Shut up. He also thought when I was saying breath every time, that's lovely, on Razagath, that I was telling him his Strax here to use his breath ability. So,
Marco enough.
oh god,
Wait, are you talking shit about me?
no. Why would Java?
Someone with a very similar sounding.
Yeah,
Wait, I am so confused. My name is not Brandon, right?
no.
Is it?
When was
And
the
we-
last time you checked?
We've given you a complex.
I just have one thing to say. Marco.
Olo?
Marco and Aros
Hi.
in a show called The Expanse. that
Oh,
is
it's a
also
good song.
called
Or a
Road.
show.
And I
Jesus
love
Christ.
that show so much.
Rocinante.
Do you know who the Rocinantes is named after?
No, who's it named after?
So, Rocinante is actually named after Don Quixote's horse. And kind of the writing for it is Holden is supposed to be kind of Don Quixote taking fights he can never win, like tilting at
That's
windmills.
fucking brilliant. I love that.
So there was kind of a little bit of poetic whenever Christian Abosarala goes to the farm and there's a bunch of windmills. They're kind of saying a nod to that.
Oh my god. That's cool. That's a nice tidbit. Thank you for that. I really like that. Yeah, The Expanse is I've watched 6 seasons of it. Are they making more?
It's as of right now it is canceled.
Oh man. Anyway, it's 6 seasons of fucking hard sci-fi awesome shit.
So what is happening damage-wise? What am I missing?
Since they canceled it, I am starting to go through the books. I want to know the end.
Yeah.
They all
Kill the banner.
It's probably true, Khalid, because Don Quixote is a tragedy. So
I laid on hands. Thought myself.
After the horrible mythic I was just in, guys, this is it's real bad for me.
Motherfuck, man.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Alright, just die. Everybody, this is not going well for us. Or if you regain no, you've lost control. All dead. Goodbye.
Edgelord first.
I killed the
Start
speech
the raid night.
master.
Sorry.
I don't think it's your fault.
I definitely pulled both of those packs.
That might not have been a great idea, I guess, but
Are we just gonna keep release dying, or are we all gonna wait and...
yeah. I guess that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna release when I see a tank up.
What
that
am
was
I?
probably a smart idea.
There, we won. We won. We came out on top of that. Showed them.
Yeah.
We're strong.
Derek, you've been dead for a long-ass time. What are you
He
doing?
went.
cost
They,
me.
they came out at 7, ready to cook dinner, and I banished them both
No,
back to their
no.
bedroom. So they had to order food.
Came out at 6:45.
It was not 6:45.
And
it
the
was
dog
7.
pissed on the floor.
It was not.
It was
6
actually probably closer
Can you
to
guys
7.
get one of those signs that says it's been this many days since a dog pissed on the floor, but can you change it to minutes? Because
Yeah.
I thought Jeffrey was going to turn around and go, no, no, no. Lydia's the one who pissed on the floor.
No, she's done that, but no. Can someone drop the guilt bank? Get to your fucking desk. Guilt bank,
Is he
please.
drinking?
No,
Derek.
doesn't seem like it.
Okay. I think as
I
his
definitely
healers
saw a
lead.
can on the desk.
Oh, I don't know.
Derek.
It's a can of
That's
whoop
probably-
ass.
That's probably his cum can. Don't worry about it.
oh my
I thought
god.
that's what the jar was for with the anime
The
figure in it.
aluminum is good for preservation.
Derek, you need a chest enchant. Call it, you need a cloak enchant. Call it, you need a weapon enchant. According to this, you do.
I took care of those when I entered the instance.
Okay. Good.
You are welcome to inspect me.
No, I don't need to. Who is our lowest item? Navani.
What? I'm not the lowest item level anymore? What is happening?
Navani, you need to do mythics.
Why?
I'm gonna do one after raid. I have a now 7 also infusion. So sad.
I have a 5 Neltharis. Hey.
11 Underrot.
I, of course, have highest item level. I walk.
Yeah. Also, Pat, why have you passed every gear you've gotten? Oh, there's more than just set pieces.
Okay, well then Pat tonight is getting all the loot, so because he has a 410 item level as
That
well.
reminds me, I have a heroic set helmet from this raid because I got like 2000 IO or whatever. We just gave
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
I did not know about that, but
I told you were there when I got them. Good for her. Okay, so we got a feast, yes. No, I'm really realizing he never listens to me. I feel like I'm your wife.
wait, what, me?
See? Yes.
I got a feast. It's right here.
No. Go back to your room.
The family feast from KFC does not count.
All right, everyone, drink your flasks. Make sure you have your runes. We need Mark of the Wilds. We need my stamina buff. 1 second. Thank you.
We doing a cauldron or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that after I'm done eating.
Okay.
Oh.
Get locker up. Pretty please.
Derek, this is the thing that needs to be done. Sorry, everybody, because they procrastinated on getting dinner, we all have to sit here and wait.
I'm gonna throw a riot.
It was finally my night to make everyone wait on my ass. And somehow, people
We're
took it
waiting
away
for Derek.
from me. This was my night to be the, like, prima donna.
How do I throw a tantrum in game?
Yeah, let's go waller on the floor over here.
Like, I feel like that's a pretty good one, Navani.
Yeah, Navani's got it. Okay.
Well, he's just mad. He's just fucking listening to some heavy metal. Let me go through my toys. There's got to be a way to throw a tantrum. Well, it helps to be giant when you're. Ah, damn it.
Oh my god.
It's just, it doesn't look like it's expressing sadness.
Will little Chuki's raid like that?
Oh, I better not.
No, you can't even move when you're like that.
Oh.
Will's like, I swear to God.
I mean, we can raid. Good luck, y'all. We'll just be big over here kicking air.
Turn myself into a baby. I'm so cute.
I can threaten a gnome. These are all threatened. There's no cry or tantrum.
What is this portal to some place?
Don't do it.
Don't click on it. I don't know what it does. Probably something bad.
Go somewhere random.
I would, yeah. I regret putting it down. I didn't know what it was.
Okay. Whenever you need a flask.
Waiting till before the poll.
Which we are now 20 minutes behind on. Almost, yeah, almost 20. Are we all ready? Yes. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna put the markers down. That's where the tank will be. The first phase. That's where the tank will be. On green down there. Second phase. Her body should always be toward the, like, facing the nearest. Or her face. Sorry. Will you stop? Okay. I am overstimulated. Heavily overstimulated.
Yeah, that barking. Oof.
Yeah, he's getting on my fucking nerves. So remember, we're not dropping the portals behind us. We're dropping them to the left. You don't. If you're the first person to get a portal, don't bring it out here. Like, don't be like trying to bring it out as far as you can. We want them close, and then we'll slowly fill out this area. So you can put it here. You can put it here. What we don't want is we don't want them directly behind where we're gonna be, because we want to be able to be safely shoved backward, right? We don't want them put behind us, and we don't want them put in front of us.
Hey, I know maybe it's a bit overkill, but could you just put a marker where we should drop them, like the center point, and then you could move it around during the fight if it's easy?
I can try, yeah, but like
If
in the
you
beginning,
forget, it's on us, not on you.
yeah, in the beginning, I would say portals around here. So like the first portal should be like here. Remember, you don't want it flush against the wall because the person has to line of sight it. So like portals here. No, you can fill up this whole area around here. What I don't, like I said, what I don't want is them here. If you imagine a straight line running right through the center of the room, we don't want any portals in that area. And that's just so that we can come back to where we stand, which is here. We're always going to be directly in front of the boss. We don't want portals there so that when we're shoved back, we aren't shoved back into shit. Like fire and stuff. Because it does hurt. It actually hurts quite a lot. And then the other thing is making sure that you're already in motion when she's casting the beams. Even if you're just kind of moseying here, like this is kind of what I've been doing. Because if you just let that beam pass on you, it's like near one shot. So that's it. And then once we filled up that part of the room, we can start to fill up same side over here. So the same thing. We'll fill up both the green and the orange sort of area. Those are not symmetrical, and that is really bothering me. That's better. And you know, so you could use either side if you wanted. You don't have to stick to just green. You can use orange too. Our goal is to sort of fill up this space here. Okay. All right.
Derek, are you sober?
Yep.
Okay.
Augustin.
I'm gonna fix that.
How do you know?
No! As your healer, I deserve to know and have a say on how intoxicated you are.
Nah, you just gotta adjust.
No.
I have a
Well,
good idea.
he got a case of beer yesterday, and in all likelihood, he drank it all yesterday. So, what, Sophie?
I said I had a good idea, but it's not actually a good idea. But if you want to shame Derek, replace him with me, and then he'll know that he's been officially shamed.
That's
Yeah, we love Derek. I just, I need sober players. I don't mind if you're a little buzzed, you're having a good time, but when you start getting, you don't play as well. All right, everyone is ready. Now wasted almost 30 minutes. Thank you. I'm thrilled. It's a wonderful start to the night. I wasn't in a bad mood. We're gonna wait for luck until we reach 40. Pug, you gotta be in front with us. Everybody in the front. Beam's coming out. Watch your feet. You have to already have been in motion.
Sin, can you talk, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, madam.
Why did we lust?
Misclick.
What? Oh, okay.
Misclick.
Watch your feet. Raise. Everyone in front. Raise coming in 10. Make sure you're not just standing there. You will get killed. Swipe it up, guys. So, 3 people got killed by Raise? 2 people? How many? I don't know. I know at least 2. Octet, what killed you?
Breath.
Okay. Well, I said to Jeffrey after he died, I was like, okay, we're just gonna fight. So I stood in it. Thought that's what you were doing. Oh, but if not, then just pay attention, guys, to the breath. The other thing is, like, just so I saw a whole bunch of people over here, and then the Rays came and they killed Jeffrey. Well, that's on him, right? Because I said Rays were coming, everyone else moved, but I was sitting here thinking to myself, why are you here? Why are you anywhere near the triangle marker? What's over at the triangle marker, Sophie? Do you remember?
We drop all our shit.
It's where we drop all of our shit, right? So, and half of my raid group was just right here. And you know where I saw half my raid group get shoved? Anyone want to tell me where you all got shoved? Huh?
To the puddle.
Into the fucking puddles! I just, this is, I don't, I don't understand it. I don't understand. What is it? I'm gonna put the diamond on my head, and I'm gonna tell people to stand on diamond. Is that easy to see? Yeah. Failed. Just make sure you eat, but
Do the do the logs we get? Can we get them in like can we have a log for that last fight in real time? Is it already ready or?
yeah, probably.
Okay. Thinking about downloading.
No, I'm always logging.
Well, what I thought is we could run it through that White Fest site in real time, and then we could see what killed what. If we
Well, I know what killed Vitola and to Jeffrey. It was they stood while the beam was being produced, and that is just a guaranteed kill. If you're there when that red beam drops, it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, this is more long term.
Yeah, no, for sure. I am always logging though.
Okay.
Okay. It's usually like a pretty good bet that it's like one shots on this fight. That's the trick here. So just make sure you know where you are. Perfect positioning there. It's good. Ray's coming. Make sure you're not just standing still. Dodge that breath. Ray's coming. Get ready to move. Make sure you're not just standing still. I think one of us just shared our pool there. Not ideal, but okay. That was still good. Raise, watch it. All right. Just keep going. Let's keep practicing. We still got plenty of room. All right, so now we can. I mean, the orange side's very lightly filled, so let's switch the boss. Watch your back. Make sure you're where you should be. Okay. We make sure we return to our position. Poor Brendan.
Switch the boss. Do you mean like
You-
move him forward,
Yep.
forward a little bit? Like
It
I've
should
been...
be. Yep, you're just swapping her. Everyone swaps position. And we use that side of the room now. All right, let's wait. So yeah, did the marker get pulled up? What happened to it? I might have used the same color. I'll fix it. So the deaths I saw, I know there were a couple of beams. Colin, yours was 100% beam. Jeffrey, you were beam. Who else was beam? Okay, if you died to beam, guys, just own it up to it, so that we know that you're recognizing it. Nobody else? Yeah, I trust you. So just making sure that when you see the rays of chaos, or when I say rays of chaos are coming, you cannot just be standing still. You do have time to react. Even if you didn't hear me, you didn't listen, maybe you were in the middle of something. Like, I know Pug, if he's in the middle of a breath, it's really hard for him to stop, right? It's a huge DPS loss. But then the beam focuses, it's going to be above your head. It looks sort of like this orange marker, actually. So when that's coming down, it's going to be targeting you. You need to be moving already. You cannot wait until it sort of coalesces, because if you do, it is going to kill you. It's going to kill you. End of story. So please make sure when you hear or when you see, it's a one tap clap. Yeah. What killed me though was because there was only one pool over here and someone else took it, and that's fine. I mean, like, That's totally fine. I thought it was. I didn't realize what was happening, and then I was like, my fucking beam is not. Oh god, it's not a pull anymore, and it just punched me in the face. But be aware of that too. Make sure if you're paying attention. Like I stopped paying attention. I thought, okay, I'm good. The beam's going to be taken care of. It was not. So make sure that you really giving that your attention until you've confirmed the beam is gone, so that you don't do what I did. Okay?
I don't know if it helps, but again, as the non-DBM user, when Will either calls out, okay, beams, or I watch her cast bar, and I stay tightly stacked right here, but when Will calls it out, or when she starts to cast it, I kind of start strafing a little. Just a little outside the group, because what happens is, because we're stacked so well, we all spawn the beams on top of each other.
Yep. Yeah, it's really everybody needs to make sure they're moving. Absolutely. Right, Dreadrift's coming. Remember, we can use both orange and green, so don't be afraid to go over there. Push back. Here we go, beams. Watch those. Nice job. Nice job.
You rude fucking bitch.
Sorry.
Resin?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's resin. Watch your feet. Raise after this.
Repeat.
Watch that breath over there.
Right
Watch that breath. Oh! Nice bubble, mama. That's fucking. She was like, "Oh hell no, bitch."
I was just confused and scared.
Good job. Okay, let's regroup. Get everyone in here, nice and tight, so we can heal. Watch the beams.
My pool.
Breath right at us all.
Oh, watch the breath. Very good, Sin.
Good
Thank
call.
you. Very good.
I'm gonna move her over here.
Okay. We're all shifting, everybody.
Towards the middle a little bit.
Well, we might be okay, but let's all shift position, yeah. Watch the pushback.
Alright, taunt her back. I taunted her to move her.
Everyone in front of X. Watch the raise. What just killed you?
My taunt was still on cooldown.
Ah.
Alright, wipe it up. You don't have to tank. So yeah, maybe like a little, rather than panic moving her Sin, just like let's make it a graceful thing. I understand why you did it, but you know, you're a woman, and so like your capacity for planning is limited. You know what I mean?
Oh
no!
We're flighty and easily startled.
Exactly. You're easily spooked like horses.
I planned it, and then I got a
No, you did.
cluster, and then I was instantly taunted off of. So
Yeah, no, you're okay. You're okay. I saw why you were doing it. I appreciated it. I'm just kidding. I love women. Women are powerful and awesome, and I respect them a great deal. I just think
imagine
it's funny.
he feels Heather's eyes on the back of his head.
I really love how Sophie was like, "You're easily spooked."
That is true. My palms are sweaty.
Yeah. Need spaghetti. We also have limp, flowery wrists, which are unsuitable. You're not well suited for decision making or holding weapons.
I mean, that's very true. And
Almost
because
Jack Horseman's episode about gun control versus feminism.
Oh my god.
I like how our wrists is where our decision making lies.
In that show, they hold congressional meetings over whether or not women should be allowed to have guns because women start getting into guns. And one of the arguments presented against women is that their wrists are limp and flowery and indecisive and not well suited for
Oh
pulling.
my god.
Good show. I mean, the whole show is a comedy, a dark comedy.
Again, if you've ever met my wife and seen her wrists, you might actually believe that.
She does have the
Hey!
cutest little wrists, though. She has these. She has like hand model hands too, like, and then she like does ugly work with them, like gardening.
Yeah, gardening. Yeah, I should have sent you a picture
And
of them
whiskey drinking.
full of dirt earlier when I was planting my banana peppers.
I have beautiful, long, thin, fucking freaky piano fingers.
Do you?
Yeah, that's they're gorgeous.
Pug, go eat.
Perfect for a lesbian.
Stop drinking and eat, Pug. Love you, Pug. Especially now that I've seen your legs.
Also, my dad used to take me to the shooting range all the time. I fucking hated it.
Oh God. Did nobody else hear what I just said to Pug? I'm so sorry.
I did.
Pug won't turn on the pug cam because he's not wearing pants.
That why?
I'm literally sitting in my underwear right
That's
now.
a bonus.
I think that would be you could like really inspire us, you know.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Do you not want to be our guild sex symbol?
But then what is Brendan gonna be here for?
Well, Brendan's like okay, but he's like the brother that you like, you know, that you just friend zone. You know what I mean? He's tall, so it's confusing. You're like,
Brendan's the brother that you call in from the other room because you've gotten stuck in the dryer.
What you have just said is so bold yet so true.
but like Brendan, is he hot or is he tall? Like it's hard to know.
This is.
You know what they say about tall, skinny dudes?
I just gotta trick him one time either way and do what I need to do every now and
All right,
then.
let's focus. Sophie's ADHD is strong today. Handle those, and then get ready for knockbacks.
Crap.
Get ready for beams. Move, watch your feet. Gorgeous. Watch the breath. Everyone in breath. I think we're learning the pattern a little better. That's good. More wrist coming.
I drew a dick.
Good job. Get ready for knockback. Watch your feet. Get ready for beams after that. Here we go. Watch your beams.
Breath towards orange.
Watch that breath. This is looking really clean, guys. Keep it up.
Oh, that was.
You can
No,
fill
it's all
up the
good.
space around us. Watch your feet. Becca, have you dropped totem yet?
Yeah, but I have another one.
Alright. Watch the breath. Let's regroup nice and tight on blue, everybody, and let's get healing caught up on. Watch your feet. More rifts coming, and then knockback. Get ready for it. Nice catching up, Becca. Good job. Look at that fucking healing, you crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Watch your feet. Get ready for raise in about 5. Oh, let's get set up.
I don't feel like I should have died there.
Me neither. Rebuff. Watch the breath right in front of us.
Ooh.
Watch your feet.
Do I need to talk?
No.
Watch the shock back. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, we just lost 2 people to that.
What do we do there where she's doing the knockback and we're still dropping our riffs?
I just kind of position myself so I'm not going to go into another pool. That's what I've been doing. Watch those beams.
I'm gonna move her to the north a bit.
Right, we can wait. So,
Okay.
I'm still seeing a lot of people kind of filling up the wrong space. Not wrong in the sense that, like, you're doing a fine job, but I always make sure that when I'm dropping my pool, there's nothing behind me. That makes sense, everybody? You really have to be precarious about your positioning because that is what I believe killed Becca and Saribon or and Pug. If that answers your question. So like even if it means that your pool is kind of close to the group, that's okay. What we don't want is pools behind the group. You want to be thinking like the earliest pools should be kind of far back, and then the later pools should be closer to the boss. So I see people trying to kind of fill up the space. I don't really care about that. We have plenty of room. If you look at the other side of the room, it is mostly empty, and we were at that 40% marker. So we had plenty of time to swap sides. So like the first set of pools, like really can go here. I do appreciate those of you that are putting them out here and like trying to keep the room clear, but just be careful because what happens then is that people are trying to fill the gaps back here. Don't do that. Go to the shortest distance that's safe, and then if there's pools, like hold on, say where you are, Becca. If your pools are back there, and I'm gonna drop a pool here, the knockback is gonna shove me right into the pool. So what instead I did was this. I looked in this direction, and then I got shoved into the wall. That's why that knockback didn't kill me, but it killed you guys. So I'm kind of planning about where am I gonna be knocked back because the pools always come just before the knockback. You got to keep that mechanic in mind when you're doing it. Does that make sense? Otherwise, this is starting to look much cleaner. I'm thrilled. Is everyone else feeling better about it?
I'm feeling good. We just had like a solid line of them, like even in the little corners here. So I'm like,
It's
I'm
hard.
not sure. It almost
Yeah.
would have been better for me to jump over the existing pools and drop it here, but I don't know how bad that lava hurt.
Well, that, yeah, you might have just been shoved in the lava. In that case, maybe just don't go to that cluster. Like, I came down here, I started filling up this area here. The most important is that we have this area clear. Really, just this little smidge of space. You can fill up this whole space here. Like, use the room. And then I would say when we approach that 40% sin, I want, and Derek, I want you guys to swap them. Okay? Swap sides. Okay. You see the marker? Did it get taken up way again? No, it's good.
It's just
let me
under her
move.
butt.
About where she's at now.
Yeah, I'll put that there just to get, yeah, exactly. And so you're just gonna spin her around just like we are. We are all gonna head right to the next marker. Okay?
All right, we've got this.
This is
We're
good.
doing
This is
much
almost
better.
a kill. So
Oh, my flask.
also at 40%, please make sure we lust. We really need that lust there.
40%. Okay.
Yeah,
You guys
40%.
are gonna call it out though, right?
I'm hoping, but I don't know if I'm gonna be. Get down.
You know what's bad is I don't have
Make
my.
sure you ate.
If you want. Since you're
Okay.
healing and doing all that fun.
Everyone ate. Red Rift's coming. Followed by the knockback. Watch your feet for race very soon. Back in position, everybody. Hug.
I need to be over here.
Why?
Because I had the fucking thingamajigger on me. The
You
pool.
didn't. As long as you're over there because you're dealing with something and not just staying there.
Yeah, no, I started running back and then I had the pool on me, so I just turned around.
Alright, breath's coming, get ready. After these beans. Right in the middle. Back in position. Get ready for another breath. Right
Watch
through the
out for
middle.
the beam. I gotta drag it across.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
I'm gonna drop totem just to help us out.
Yeah, it's the Hellsteel Carnage. Sucks. That means we are approaching 50%. The pushback. All right, let's swap her now, so these beams are done. Go after the next taunt. Watch the breath. And head to purple marker. Let's get Lust. Deal with your rifts. Watch the beams.
Lust if we didn't.
We did.
Okay.
Make sure you keep your positioning clean. Watch the breath.
I have aggro. I don't know if I'm.
You shouldn't. You have the debuff. Watch the breath. Sorry, excuse me. Rains. Rays are coming. Oh, the breath. Can we get a rallying if you haven't used it already? Thank you. Get him up.
Rest.
Watch the pushback. Watch your
Dropping
feet.
totem.
Watch. I'm gonna have to run all the way around. Watch that breath. Watch my beam if it's coming through. You can finish her. It gets chaotic at the end there. Hang in there, kids. You got this.
I debated her. Get her.
Yeah, you did. Nice job, you guys. Great job.
That's very.
Blacksmithing plan for Brendan. Everyone pass on that except Brendan, please. Heather, I'm gonna take that chest, if that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you need that chest?
Yeah.
I also need it. Is it good? Are those decent stats for you?
Yeah.
Are they really?
It's crit and then haste mastery are equal.
Don't
Well, then
forget to loot for.
How much crit do you? You should
more.
take that dagger then. Oh no, that's an agility dagger. Never mind. Well, do you have your set chests?
I have no set.
Okay, I'm gonna take the chest, and then we'll get you a set chest anyway.
Okay.
Because that's still like I'm not thrilled with those stats for you, and I don't want you just settling for a piece of gear. But that's like perfect for me because it's what I need for haste right now. Shut up, guys. I'm trying to talk to my raiders. You fucking out there.
Oh, Sibelian.
That was a good kill. I mean, it got, as you saw, that's why we saved Lust, right? And I don't know if anyone saw, I had a beam on me for the better part of 30 seconds, and it was so fast that I was having to, like, feather and, like, bet tenants myself to get the fuck away from it. Because there were no pools.
Yeah, I had to run across, and then poor Navani had to
get
run
roasted.
across, and then the breath got him as he was trying to run across because he ran out of pools on one side. I think I think that was Pat anyway. It's like, oh no.
That's funny. That's so rude. Okay.
Poor guy.
That was good. Did anyone have like anything they noticed that they for next week, or we felt like that was a good kill? We were happy with it.
Away we go.
We are gonna go. Oh, go ahead, Pug. Before we.
No, I was gonna say the pools don't do enough damage to where if you have like a dash, it does like nothing, so you can run through it rather than running around.
If you run through the flames,
you need to. Yeah.
However, the persisting flames are the problem. They hurt.
Yeah.
So. That's what was killing me. It's the active pools aren't too bad. It's those fucking residual flames that hurt. We're gonna go left, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like pop like a defensive and like jump through some of those.
Yeah,
that's what I did. But I saw a lot of people like running all the way around, and it just takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. I definitely think we were getting the pattern too, the in and outs of which I was as a raid leader. It's easier when I know like what's coming without having to watch DBM like a hawk. So.
Yeah.
It's funny because most of my raid leading isn't through DBM anymore. It's through what they say when they do their abilities. So I'm still learning. Like I thought when she said one particular thing, she was gonna breath, but it was her knockback phrase, and I was like, ah, fuck. You also solo healed it all the way through the end, Becca. Nice job.
Oh, stressful.
It's like you're back. You're back, baby.
I know. It's like I feel monstrous, and then knowing my item level is like pretty low, it's like what's gonna look like when I get to like 430. I want to see that 100K.
Honestly,
man.
I think for that fight too, Healing Rain might actually be to our benefit because of how
well,
stacked
because
we
we
are.
are stacking, so yeah, that's something I have on my to-do list. Like once I get my mythic rating caught up, is I want to look at making a Healing Rain like spec, so I have it to try it out.
Yeah.
And then make my elemental spec.
Once the I need to.
We get worm pieces from these bosses.
Yes, I love it. Those are the ones I need right now. I've been converting my aspect tokens into worm. It sucks.
So everyone can upgrade their tier sets pretty good with those.
Yeah, can finally get past that 4 of 8 like cap I'm on right now.
So we should all congratulate our psychopath paladin because she got ahead of the curve last night, by the way, in a pub group because she's fucking insane. Yeah, she wanted it, and I was like, "Go for it, girl, get it." She didn't get any loot though. Not a thing.
Soph, did you?
I mean, I got the
Sinria.
Tharian's trinket off of the Echo fight, but I didn't get anything off of Starcraft.
Yep.
So you've done the whole heroic thing, you little monster.
No,
She did it on her shaman. She didn't do it on her paladin. Yeah.
We just gotta borrow the shaman, I think.
Anytime.
No, you tank. Shut up.
I love my shaman.
No, you tank. Shut up.
Team shamans over here.
Shut up.
BFFs.
Yeah.
Because if Sin decides to stop tanking, guess who ends up having to tank?
You?
Lady
No, Sophie. And she doesn't want to.
Oh,
She's tanking right now.
But you that girl.
But that's like how I DPS in Trash too. It's not that I want to be a DPS. I just like to do it sometimes.
God.
Yeah, you know, I don't mind. I don't really mind any of the roles that much. I like to do the damage sometimes. I never got to do it before.
Well, I mean, if you want to switch to tank, but understand that you can't just leave.
I don't say that.
Because that you'll break my heart.
No, I don't want to be tank because I don't.
I heard. Okay, so I heard Sophie wants to tank. Is that what I heard? So we can have.
I don't want to be tank.
You guys pulled two different sides.
Because
God damn it!
Play ESO for 2 more.
No.
Then you
No.
don't make tank.
you're like you're like literally my soulmate, and you just came into my life, and then you just leave. I can't. I won't do it.
But I'm a girl and flighty, you know?
I know. You're easily spooked. I know.
The weak wrist.
I'm here.
How many girls does our raid team have now? That would be a big draw for some people, you know. I should use that.
Yeah, we're aware, and they're the wrong people.
Remember the guy, no cap. So funny. Sup, dudes? They're like, well, actually, most of us were women.
If we ever have like, if I ever need to recruit people, I'll be like, all right, I need all my ladies in here to talk about like dainty things and girly things. I'm like, oh my god, I need like a guy to protect me. I don't care if he's like fat and lives in his mom's basement. Like, I just need a man, you know. And then like, that's what I need. Sophie, you won't do that for us?
No. Nope. Not for
You wouldn't take one for the team?
Nope.
But what if it was like a real sweaty neckbeard who could really carry us?
And imagine what he'll feel when he finds out you like to kiss girls. I mean, it'll all be over for him.
I can't believe that I'm learning this about you, Sophie.
I
thought you were a team player.
No.
No.
No way.
Yeah, well, look, you should
Sounds
play.
terrible. The team might want me to do something that I find inconvenient.
That's true. I find it convenient.
That
This
phrase.
is why I fucking love you right there. That kind of shit right there. That's literally our friendship. That sounds inconvenient. I don't want to do that. Oh my god.
I feel like you have like, you know how everyone has like the mom friend? You have like evolved above that, like whatever's above that, and you're like the tired, grizzled mom friend.
Yeah. My beard's coming in. It's dark, thick, and like I smoke 3 packs a day.
Yeah, and like I just cannot be bothered. Like I fucking love that.
My first raid team got all the love and attention. Now I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, so what changes here on Heroic? There's a couple of new mechanics. One of them is called Shadow Convergence. Link it in raid. 1 second.
Shadow Convergence? Oh, that.
Shadow Convergence, yeah. So orbs of darkness converge on the essence of shadow. So that is the actual mob, inflicting several 100,000 shadow damage to all players in its path. So this is going to be a mechanic that needs to be dealt with. And then on the fire side, we have Molten Eruption. Eternal Blaze calls down fireballs at nearby location. It's like fire damage to all players within 5 yards of the impact location. If, however, any fireball fails to hit a player, it inflicts more damage to everybody. So Molten Eruption needs to be soaked by players on that side. It's going to deal damage to players it hits. That's okay. It's preferable to hitting the entire raid. Shadow Convergence just are something that's going to go out. You need to make sure you're not standing in it. Other than that, the 2 phases are essentially the same. We're going to swap sides. However, we're going to probably need, I don't know, like, so when you did this, did you tank swap, Sin? You remember?
I think everybody swapped.
I think so, yeah.
It gets really dangerous.
Bad, yeah. I figured.
But like maybe they did it first and they decided not to because the bosses get too close together and just put out a massive. So we're both paladins. Might be able to bubble it off.
Okay, yeah, let's give that a shot, because what happens, if you remember, if the bosses get within 50 yards of each other, they deal 200% increased damage, which is really deadly. So I think it's going to not be worth doing that. What I wonder is if we should just, to get out of this phase quickly, we might end up lusting here. We'll see. But let's look at the third, so that when they fuse into one big guy. So the Shadow, it's the new ability is called Convergent Eruption. So the Shadow Flame Amalgamation calls forth black fireballs at nearby locations, which inflict Shadow Flame damage to players within 5 yards of the impact location. If any fireballs fail to hit a player, it inflicts Shadow Flame damage to all players. This is another same thing. We're going to soak this ability. We need to make sure that players in it. However, it goes on. Orbs of Darkness then converge on the impact location, inflicting a great deal of Shadow Flame damage to all players in their path. So it is the same mechanic that we were just introduced to, except combined. It begins with needing to be soaked and then avoided. So we'll soak and then avoid. That is the only real change. Everything else is the exact same, and because we were doing it the heroic version, which is that the pull and then the debuff, it means we're in a better position. A lot of normal teams don't do that because it's not nearly as significant, but I wanted us to be doing it as practice, so we are already comfortable with running back and forth. What, Jeffrey? Oh, someone just got the legendary. That's what that is.
The legendary?
Yeah, the Drakthir legendary.
That's cool. So just server wide, we get that if someone gets it.
I guess, yeah.
That's kind of adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Get to celebrate whoever that person is. Cheers to that stranger.
Yeah.
Every time someone killed a Nixia in Classic, it would give a buff to everyone in Ordermark.
Yeah, what is it, Dragon Slayer buff? I loved that
Really?
buff when I was leveling.
Would they like hang her head in the city?
Yeah. Yes.
They did the same thing with Nefarian, rather. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna go back to the last fight. I just want to split my groups evenly. Bear with. And you guys your DPS is changing so often now that I like who's top, who's not. It's been tough. So Sophie and Brendan, you two are the top dogs for the night right now. I'm gonna split you into 1 and 2. And after it was Octa and Jeffrey. And then these two. Sin, you've always been on the shadow, right?
I don't remember.
I feel like it's a pretty big detail. How do you not remember that?
You know, I've
You got a
cleared it
goldfish
all
train?
on normal, and then I cleared it all on heroic in 1 week on my shaman in a pug group. Like I really don't know what yesterday was. I thought
Okay.
today was Saturday.
You're a mess. You're a messy bench of a woman. Lives for the drama.
And I left my other guild because she tried to force me to DPS, and I told her a week and a half ago I was healing this expansion.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that, but we'll talk about it after. Okay, so the groups are split thus. It's going to be Sin, Sophie, Jeffrey, Pat, and Khalid. You guys are going to be on left or shadow with me healing, and then Derek, Brendan, Heather, Pug, and Ray. Chase, really. Sorry. You guys are going to be on the right with Derek and Becca. Everyone understand? So groups 1 is left, group 2 is right, with the exception of me on the left, Becca, you're on the right.
Cool.
I do have one thing to add.
Okay.
Left side.
Okay.
The only thing that I saw them do was they kept fire where fire was, but they put purple like down here. They were like super far apart.
We didn't have any problem. We did the first time we did this. We didn't have any problem with that. I mean, I'm fine with that. If you guys want to pull them to their respective sides, like the moon and the X, I'm fine. Do that. So Derek tank it at moon, you tank it at X.
And then a lock portal or like a lock gate right in between.
That would be perfect, Heather. Yeah, if you can just have the lock portal as far as you can between moon and X, so we can just quickly swap, that would be amazing.
Perfect.
Wow, Heather, that was lopsided as fuck.
Shut up.
We'll work on that.
Perfect. And you're like,
Look at it. I mean, that is messy. Sloppy. Sloppy.
Sloppy.
Right. Okay. Heather, why are you on this side with us?
I was checking my work.
Oh. Heather, you didn't eat. You need to eat. Oh, Heather. Do we have warlock cookies? Alright, Heather doesn't get to eat, so let's go.
Oh no.
So we're gonna swap probably around 10 stacks. We'll see how that plays out.
And tanks stay on.
Yeah.
tanks stay. I'd say bubble probably like 13, 14 stacks when it starts to really, really hurt.
You ready for bombs? Take those out. Dodge these. Here they come. Make sure you soak yours over there. Move
Get
away
out of
my
that.
team. Yep. Alright, we're gonna swap soon. Alright, everyone swap.
Lopsided portal.
Shit.
I'm bubbling.
Oh, great job. Great job, Pat.
I am lagging.
Poke the meteor. Oh, what happened over there?
Big purple
I'm
explosion.
Okay, that's okay. We got them both pretty low. So I mean, we just gotta fine tune things. That's all right. Wipe it up. We'll stand in purple. How was the tanking?
Felt okay.
Yeah, were you able to bubble off your stacks?
I didn't pay attention. I just bubbled because you guys were all switching. Started to hurt. I forgot to look.
The shadow stacks are a lot more dangerous than the fire stacks.
Yeah.
So I felt comfortable, but could be a totally different story on the other side.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Jeffrey or Pat that got that soak. I guess it was Jeffrey. Nice shot, Jeffrey. Someone fucking leapt in there. It looked like Pat's the lead, but it must have been a bolt or roll or something. It's like done, Jeffrey.
I just can't let Pat have credit for hard work.
Well, Pat, in his defense, Pat is usually the one that does that kind of shit, so.
So what was that purple bomb thing that killed the shadow side there, guys? Were we all supposed to soak that?
No.
No.
Get out.
That's a runaway.
Oh.
Oh.
we're supposed to space them out, and I just kind of panicked and ran
No,
in
the-
the direction and died. So
No,
The big bomb is what fucked us. So you're supposed
I
to run
thought it
away
was.
from it.
Yeah, I thought it was a soap.
No, on the
It
fire
is
side,
not.
it's a soak.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on the fire side, it's a soak. So everything on the fire side, there's 2 soaks you have to deal with. And you guys did a great job. The front, but in the shadow side, it's all avoid.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So no worries. I think I said everyone get in there and soak that, and you all probably did just that.
Yeah, it was absolutely that's what I did. I was
Sorry.
like, "Whoops, you got it, boss."
Well, I appreciate it. But yeah, avoid the void. I like that. All right. Sin eat, Ray eat. We need direct fear buff when you get a chance. I have to be careful. Pug will yell at me, apparently.
Still
He'll be like,
lopsided.
I'm fucking working on it. I'll be like,
Oh yeah, I always just click it right before. Well, that's fair.
all right. You eat, Ray?
I'm just an angry human being.
You're all right.
Clearly,
this is the
listen
second
to
time
you.
it's like not triggered at the 10-second mark.
That's okay.
There it goes.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh, what?
No, you're good. Just pull on the. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to switch talent.
Let's do it.
Did you want hero right away?
No, well, we do that in one space.
Okay.
Get ready to dodge flames over there.
Gotta soak those. Oh.
Dodge these.
Yeah. What move away my side?
Move away our side. I probably shouldn't just stand in that.
No. All right.
Take a
After
sec.
the next wall, after the next wall of flame, we're gonna swap. So hold. Pain's pressing you. I would suggest bubbling once we swap. All right. Take your pulls, and then we're swapping. Everyone swap. Let's get Jeffrey up. What happened? What did you guys get hit by?
just ate all 3 tornadoes to the face.
That's why this is not a fight where you guys want to rush. Okay, it's not a race here. Wipe it up. I see people rushing. I see people like, oh, turn that switch off. We're not. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Right? We're processing information as it comes. We're not rushing in. We're not going and eating 3 tornadoes, which 3 of our melee did. Like fucking dipshits. Fucking lemons. I'm gonna make lemonade out of you, lemons. Take your time.
You're my favorite raid leader.
Am I?
Yeah, you are, and I've had a lot of raid leaders too. That's a good compliment.
Oh, thank you. It's just, don't panic. Nobody, turn that voice off, Heather. You know what voice I'm talking about. Tell them about it.
It's the one that's constantly going, ah!
Yeah, just turn it off. Because it's calm, cool, collected. We're not in a rush to get. We want to make sure we're keeping these bosses nice and even. I definitely think the blazes are coming out more often than so I think when we reach 10 stacks, we're gonna swap. But I do want you guys to be careful because when we swap, there's immediately going to be shadow pools that need to be dropped in the back of the room. There's immediately going to be a wall of fire coming towards our faces. So there's a lot to pay attention to during the swap. So I really, really want everyone to take their time.
Just to review on the fire side, we have the smaller soaks that each can be one person. But when we see the big circle, should all of us pile into that, or
yes,
is that
everyone
okay.
should soak it. It's shared damage. Yep.
Fire soak.
Yeah, it's gonna try to pull you in. So, they call it drop off damage. I call it proximity damage. But it's the same idea. It's the closer you are when the bomb goes off on Shadow side, the more damage you take from it. Sharp rocks at the bottom? Probably. Bring it on. I fucking loved that movie when I was a kid. I don't know that people know this about me, but I loved that movie. So.
Every time you say like a bunch of abilities back to back to back, and I'm like, sharp rocks at the bottom.
What
Most
movie?
likely.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah, everyone loves that.
Such a good movie. All right, get to your sides. Make sure the paladins try to bubble at 10. I'll let you use your discretion, Derek, because I don't know how dangerous it is over there. But Sin, remember, it is reducing your overall health. So. Launch the wall of fire. Watch these orbs, my side. Great job. Move away my side. Your red side, make sure you soak it. Alright, we're swapping now. Pain suppressed in. Oop. Watch the fire. Can we get Ray up over there? Oh, you lost people over there, Becca.
Yeah, I'm at top cooldowns, I guess.
Yeah, you should be, definitely. They're combining.
The worst part is I have most of them on cooldown from the fire one, because when they're soaking the fire, people are going down to like 5%.
Yeah. We need to bring it over to X. Oh, there it's down. We'll keep going. Let's keep practicing. So those need to not be in the center of the room, remember? Never in the center. Everyone in. Soak those pools, and get ready to dodge orbs. Oop, that I just had spawn on my face. Cool. Okay, cool. So we've seen that now. That's cool. All right, here comes the gloom. Get moved after we soak. So soak, 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 and then take the portal to the other side of the room. Want the breath? So here are the bombs. Drop them out of the center of the room, remember? Alright, we could probably wipe. Yeah, we have no tanks. Soak this. Remember, after the soak, those orbs come moving in. It's kind of cool to see it. Glad that we see it now.
Call it no.
That phase honestly seems like it's going to be pretty easy, so we just lost too many people beforehand.
Why does it seem like that was easier than the fucking void, dude?
Yeah.
Good question.
So is there anything fireside, like, I don't know if you're experiencing the same thing when you guys switch to fire, Will? I don't know if my team has some damage mitigation or anything. But I'm having like a hell of a time keeping them topped up without doing cooldowns. Like I had to use cooldowns that time. My two big ones.
On Fireside?
Yeah, so then
Fireside's tough to heal, yeah. It's definitely tough to heal. I'm just pumping as much as I can, I guess.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe try not to use all your cooldowns. We'll go into that and just really go nuts with your mana.
Swap me with Brendan.
Walking with Brendan? Okay.
Yeah.
That actually works for me, so I can power.
Why are you stealing our Brendan?
Why?
Because I'm jealous. No, because I can do some off healing and help out when it gets bad.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Now I'm wondering if that's why I was.
Yeah, now people are gonna start dying on your side. It was all me, honestly.
Well, the other set of eyes would be good because sometimes it's I need to heal more, but Will knows this. We'll heal, 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 and then it turns out it was something someone else should have been doing, and I was just torturing myself for no reason.
Yeah.
I can't count how many times that has happened.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference, to be totally honest, but I thought it was worth a shot.
No, I can tell you the red side's hard to heal, like that for sure. Someone's missing a flask. I didn't see what it was.
I think it's me.
Okay, make sure you drink.
Yeah, never mind.
Alright, get in positions. Watch the fire.
Yeah, that was way less damage that time.
One away. Remember, not towards that side. You're gonna get the wrong buff. All right, we're swapping. Let's go. Throw it in. Alright, we're gonna be entering phase 2 soon. Get rallying if you have to over there. Just keep everyone up. Alright, let's meet over at the X marker. Go and move.
When do you want lust?
Lust now.
That's what
Watch the frontal. Keep moving toward that marker, please. Take those out of the middle. Or we keep Derek up. Soaking this one over here. Watch the orbs after they come out. Watch that frontal. Great, Gloom, get ready to soak it and then book it. Use the portal if you have to. Going in. And let's go.
Giant boss body is too big. I can't click
I
with
couldn't
it.
click either, I know. Take those out. Soak the pools, watch the orbs after. Great job. Everyone in, and then we move. You won't be able to take the portal again so soon, so if you haven't used it, keep that in mind. Okay, do you have any cooldowns?
Yeah, I'll drop totem.
Thank you. Goes out of the middle. Oops. Thank you, Sophie. Soak those. Oh.
Oh, good lord.
Can we get him up? Everyone in. And move.
Derek's down too.
You got 30 seconds for res.
3%. Probably not doable. That's okay though. That was good. So just a reminder, it gets harder and harder the longer it goes on. So that's probably why we were starting to lose people. I also do know that people were getting hit by things that they shouldn't have been, and that killed some of the people in the beginning. So that's okay. It's still only the second time we've seen that phase. And that was basically a kill. What was that? 40%?
I forgot to turn off Burning Rush.
Oh.
That's a good ad campaign.
The big problem, I would love to get across faster, but I can't because the fucking boss is in my way. He's nowhere near me. Like, I ran so fast in that last one to get to the Warlock portal, and I couldn't click it. Again,
I
it's
think
just a
Will
big
just
sword.
needs to heal more than 100k. I don't think that's
Hey.
enough. I'm
Um,
just kidding. I was just impressed. I was just gonna give you shit.
I would like to ask for a special accommodation, which is every time someone's down and we need to res them, I think, maybe I should do it. And then sometimes I do try to do it, and then I get myself hit by 2 tornadoes and I die. So, could you just say Sophie is not going to res unless you specifically say Sophie
That
res?
works. Yeah, that works for me. Sophie, you
Okay.
are not to res unless I specifically ask. Brendan can do it with fair ease, so can Khalid. So
I refuse. I also want a special accommodation. 'Cause
no. Well, the difference is that she has to get holy power. We talked
I
about
have to
this.
get runic power.
Okay, but runic power you naturally
But I
generate.
play both classes, and it's a bit different over there, buddy.
Listen, let's take it this
Runic power
outside.
is easy, as Kylie just said.
I love the
Kylie's got
peanut
your
gallery.
Ma'am, you're not fighting for our team. You're not trying to bring the other boys in. You got to do something in this raid.
What, Heather?
Can I get that item code number for the potion of power?
1603.
No.
191907.
I was close.
Lower.
191907.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking battle res off my bar.
Please stop.
How many times have you healed someone?
Hug. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at the Death Knight to heal people.
Okay, but she's doing a lot. Everyone just shut up.
I'm doing that. I'm doing the heal buttons. Just don't make me do the res button too.
I cannot believe you're trolling
The
Sophie of
burden
all
is
people.
so heavy on
All
Her
right.
poor delicate lady shoulders.
me. You understand.
You're wearing out the wine, Mom. Be nice to her.
She's not gonna build me a shelf.
You want power infusion?
Yep.
And shut up and do what I say. Good girl.
Well, I'm never leaving now.
I'll build you a shelf, Sophie.
Watch the fire, please. Take the bombs out. Here come the orbs. Careful.
I keep getting these tornadoes.
Back up.
I know.
Move away, my team. Not toward the red side, please. Be very careful about that. Right, back to position.
Back
We're-
from here to red, because every time I run him back to red,
Swap
I
sides.
run him.
Swap sides. Go ahead.
He
Sorry.
like smacks me to dead.
Yeah, I'm with you too, so it's rough. One in. Watch that. We're gonna begin phase 2 soon. We're gonna move over to the X marker when it's time. Keep beating him up though. Do whatever you gotta do to stay alive over there, Becca. I know it's tough. Oh, you've got no health. Alright, let's go. Take those out of the middle. Alright, get ready to soak. Watch the orbs that come out after. Get Derek up.
Get clipped by
You're
it.
welcome, Sophie.
Yeah, I think I did. Thanks for the rest.
Everyone in, and then get ready to move. 3 buff 2. Bombs out. In to those pools. Get ready for the orbs after. Everyone in. Move, move, move.
Dropping totem.
Guys, as we get later in the phase, try not to take them out so far, because I think I'm losing line of sight on people. I appreciate the effort, but it's just stacking too much damage, and it's what we're losing people to at this point.
Okay.
I mean,
so
the
we're
room is
wiping it?
very clear. Yeah, the room's very, very clear, and I'm like, why am I losing one person after the other? And I think, as I saw someone rush out and then drop dead, it's remember the longer we are in this phase, the more damage we're taking and the less health that we have. So even if you go over there at 100% health, you're gonna get clobbered, in terms of what you're gonna lose for health. So, but I appreciate that you guys were trying. In the beginning, keep it clean. That's great. But as we get towards that, once we've moved twice, just take it. Keep the center clear. Just take it to the little edge so that we can make sure we can actually heal you. That's good though. Why there? One thing I'm noticing with the tanking, and this has been a consistent problem, so I need the two of you to really think about this, is your fucking positioning.
Yeah, so on this one, can't flippy like says taunt and then does a cone frontal, and if I get buff and then hit with that cone frontal, then I die instantly. We have
So
to be like across directly on separate sides.
So this is what I would do, and this is what I don't, what I want to see happening. Hold on. Here are my tanks. Why did I use those two markers? The boss is here, right? The two of you should just be here. And the cone is wide enough. Oh, okay. That's fine. The cone is wide enough that if you're not, but like, if you're not moving, if, say you're here and you taunt, now the boss is facing this direction, the cone is not going to hit the tank that's standing at move. So
Yeah,
don't,
that's why I said directly across, like how we are now.
But that's not what you were doing. So as long as that's what you're doing now, because what's happening is that thing is being swung around and you're sending me into cardiac arrest.
It is freaking me the fuck out every time.
I Derek because I taunted and it came over to me, but then there was somebody in the cone, so I sidestepped to save the person from the raid, but I clipped.
If you hit someone because they're in it, if they're in the front in the tanking spot, that's on them. I don't ever want you to have to worry. Like if someone's standing on top of you, just say something.
Between me and Derek, the raid should like here or over here if Derek and I like directly across from each other like this.
Here, I'll even make it nice and easy for you. So in phase 2, Derek on X, you on blue, and then
perfect.
Over here, I'll do Derek on triangle and you on purple. And obviously,
one of us is on one of those.
Exactly, and just make sure you're kind of pointing them in your direction so that when the breath goes out, it's not going to accidentally clip the other tank. But generally, but this is definitely something that you're learning the finer points of tanking. And unfortunately, in the other raid, this was not really a thing you had to worry about. Right? Think about how many times you had to really worry about your positioning. It wasn't a thing. That is much more present in this raid, so I don't think either of you have had a ton of practice this expansion, so it's fine. But I definitely, and this is a consistent thing I've noticed, is you guys either plant your feet and fucking stand your goddamn ground, and the rest of the raid is like, everything's on fire! Or it's kind of swinging around. Totally fine. But just as long as we're working on it, you know what I mean? You too? Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it happens.
Yeah, I feel it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's also happening when like those balls are coming out, and it's like, oh god, oh god.
Yeah. Sin needs to eat. Pug, you need to eat. I need Pug buff. No, we're good. Pug, did you eat? You're not eating? There you are. No, okay.
Lock
Get to your
portal?
sides. Yeah, Heather, can you put another lock portal down?
I want to
That-
get it a little further up, but I don't know like how close can I go?
I don't think I can buy through the elementals. Yeah, I can't. That, by the way, is where the raid should be, roughly. So we just need to keep that quadrant clear of bombs. Anywhere else in the room is fine. Remember, especially as we get towards the later, bombs should not be going any further than sort of here. Okay? Working on the kinks, but I think this will be an easy kill once we have it, so it's cool.
I'm trying to find new kinks.
Yeah. Oh, fun. That's not great. Move away my side. I like what you did there. That was awesome.
I bubbled.
All right, let's switch sides. After this, let's go. Everyone switch. Flip those pools. Great job. Oh, what just killed you guys?
We missed the pool.
Okay, wipe it up. What happened to you two?
Our side before we switched all got targeted for the purple pools, and then we all had to try and soak at the same time.
Okay, yeah. I was letting Sin. I was talking to Sin rather, not letting her. And I think I lost track of the back. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh my god, it's like the moment that it's time to raid, the pressure in my head starts to like compound. I feel like my head is a bowling ball.
Are we giving you attention headache?
No, it's not that. I'm still sick. Like I'm still congested as fuck. I've been drinking a ton of water in the hopes that it would help with the congestion. It's not.
Try vodka.
But like, no.
The alcohol will actually kill the virus. I'm a scientist, trust me.
And it also kills your liver.
Derek has never missed because he has been sick.
I mean, whiskey and honey are actually like soothing, but it's mostly the honey.
Yeah. Eat, please. Drink your flask. Call your flask right now. Need Mark of the Wild and Drac their buff. I'll be better about the timing on that there. Sorry, everybody.
You're good. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it was.
Ray, what happened?
What?
You just suddenly had half health. It looked like the boss like booped you.
Maybe he did.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think he
know.
got moved.
Watch the orbs over here.
AOE incoming.
All right, swap sides now. Fire wave coming, watch out. Also, I know you're down there, Heather. I'm just waiting until phase 2.
Okay.
Those, and then we're getting ready for phase 2. Let's get Heather up right as it begins, like after all the bullshit falling. Alright, let's get over to the right side. Taking Lust.
I hear the shatter, and I think Austin 316 is about to pop out.
Take those out. Keep it clean now, we'll be sloppy later. Done. Oh dear.
Go way out with it.
Nice job, guys. Fuck the orbs.
Out.
Throw it in, and we're moving across once it goes off. Alright, we can be a little sloppier, keep them out of the middle, but not too far.
Son of a...
What in the fuck is happening, you guys? I mean, come on. Well, swipe it up. Also, Derek, you just bubbled and then didn't soak that with us. I just can't. Like, this is a fight about dodging things. That's all. Oh, dodging some things, soaking other things. And what killed you, Brendan?
I took a bad path for that ball.
Okay. What killed you, Navani? Chart. So the rushing, that basically rushing back in, and you ran into like a fire or something, I assume. Heather, what keeps killing you?
I get hit by tornadoes.
Octet, what killed you?
Same. Bad positioning.
And then I know what killed the rest of the group was Derek bubbled and then stood outside. So sure, I've missed a person here or two, but like this is just like, come on. What kills me, and I really want you guys to soak this in. I want you to soak it in. I know what killed all of you because I can see everything that everyone's doing, right? I can see all of you. I am healing the group, raid leading, dodging all these things, and watching each of you take these things to the face. And I can tell you right now that not one of you are doing enough DPS to justify the bullshit you're getting hit by. So keep that in mind. This is not a race. It is a race, obviously. Every boss fight's a race. It's not a race. If charging in is going to get you killed, and I'm only using this because, poor Pat does have a charge, and I don't usually see it kill him, but I watched it, and I was like, oh, because once you commit to that charge or some mechanic like that, you're fucked if you're going to hit something. Right, especially if you've just taken a bomb, because in that time, Becca and I have to heal you. We have to get you topped up. And so you take the damage from the bomb and then you charge through a wave, or you, as Jeffrey rolls into something, or, what have you, that's going to get you killed. These are just basic heroic things that we need to be dodging. Okay? It's okay. I don't forgive any of you. I'm very mad. No, I'm not. But I just slow down. Think about what you're doing. If you just dropped a pool, you know that some shit's about to happen that you can't really get hit by. Okay? We're Octet, though. There were 3 that came at his face. And I don't know that there was... Really, the only thing Octet could have done was turtle there. But, the other people... I didn't see what killed you, Heather, because you weren't on my side. So I can't say that, but... The second one, don't race. Okay? Don't race. It's not a race. Everybody, stay calm.
I just feel like I'm moving the boss way.
I felt like I was better. I did feel like it was better that time. Did the positioning feel like it was not good? Like, do you need me to spread them out more? Too close? Too far? Is there anything I can do?
I'm trying to like preemptively move the boss before he sits down that big run out. Whole lot.
It's possible. Especially in phase 2, I love what you're doing. Maybe don't move him so far to the bottom or the top. Maybe just kind of give it, just slowly make your way down a little bit in preparation for it. If you do it before, 2 or 3 seconds before, if you just start running, that's a problem. We don't want to do that. What I would say is if you know it's coming soon, just slowly start making your way down. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, that works because that was gorgeous. What you're doing is beautiful. I love it. So I love that you're doing it, but I don't want you panic doing it. If you haven't already moved him, I would say don't. Just commit to what you're doing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, you got this, guys. Ready for bombs? Watch these orbs here. Perfect, that was great.
Stacks.
Everyone swap, thank you. Swap, take your time. Remember, take your time. Thank you, Pat. Everyone in on my side. Thank you,
Run out
Dip.
of that.
Awesome. I got one behind me. Awesome, Jeffrey. Thank you. Phase 2, get ready. Do what you need to do to keep yourselves up. Use your cookies. Watch your feet. All right, let's head over to the other side, my team.
So when they have that shield up, they're taking 99% reduced damage.
Oh, are they?
We
So we
can
might just be
probably
better.
just get to the middle and like
Yeah.
heal.
Set those pools. Get ready for orbs right after.
I drink for just a quick second.
Okay. Everyone in? Except Rebecca. You drink.
Oh,
Let's go. Great job. Keep it clean. Don't be in front. Bombs can still be a little clean, but not too far out. Get ready for tornadoes. Watch your face. So those pools, get ready for orbs after.
That one pool, that's kind of fucked
That
up.
is fucked, yeah. Great job over there. Everyone in, get ready to move. Let's go.
Dropping totem.
Thank you. Alright, now they can be just wherever, like make sure they're out of the middle, but not too far. Watch the tornadoes that follow. Ooh. Ready for the orbs that follow.
get out of here.
Everyone in. Great totem back up. Remember there are waves, flames that come out. Great job. Never mind. Gorgeous. Gorgeous work. See, that was clean. Flawless, one might even say. Beautiful. Look at all these faces. Ooh. Nice ring. Anybody interested? Make sure you communicate if you're interested in something. If it's like a huge upgrade, that kind of thing. It's heroic loot now, so.
Get to loot the boss for the crests.
Ah!
Who did this? Oh, never
Fuck,
mind. They
did
got
you
things
roll
to
two
do.
99s,
Me and
Westress?
West tied for 99s on that roll.
He got the ring too, motherfucker, with a
okay.
99. Holy shit,
So-
that is some luck.
Hold on.
That is dope.
Guys.
Well, no, one piece of loot. That's it. Also, Brendan, I'm going to be honest with you. You got the cloak and that sword, so let's try to. I love you, man, but.
I mean, like, this isn't my favorite trinket, so.
Okay.
If
Is
he
anyone
gets
else
it, like-
interested?
I mean,
I just want to make sure that we're not
the
getting.
trinket. I've got a 389 trinket.
Okay. Is that a good trinket for you?
It's okay for me.
This is why I
Like-
fucking hate that they won't let me be loot master. I fucking hate it. So fucking stupid.
Like, so if that's like Wes's best in slot trinket or something.
Is it your best in slot trinket, Brendan?
Let me check.
Okay.
It's an A+ trinket, prop paladin, but I don't think I.
Let's get the loot, please, and then let's pull trash. We'll figure it out as we go.
Seems like this trinket is just like okay.
Then it sounds like it might be Khalid's best bet, because if he's got a 389, I mean, that's a huge fucking upgrade in terms of agility. Just the agility alone is worth it. What about the ring? Who's like, Haste Mastery, that's my jam, and I have a shit ring on.
I don't like either of those things.
Right.
I mean, Mastery's okay. But...
Love Haste Mastery, but I got that cudgel.
But the ring? Talk about the ring.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I got a cudgel, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. I got you. So you're being generous and not. No, I got you. I don't. It's not a hard rule, but if we know, like, I'm not really gonna loot anything this week because you guys let me basically farm my 4-set last week, so or Thursday. Obviously with cloth gear, it's just either Heather or me, but. So who's still waiting? Who has the loot? Who wants, like, who's like, I need that ring. I really need it.
Garbage ring. Bad. Feel bad for anyone.
Ah,
In
I
that
see she's
case, I'll take it.
trying reverse
Who has the
psychology
ring?
now.
Who has the ring?
I have it. I have both
Okay,
the
do you
trinket
want
and the
it?
ring. Yeah, but I was gonna give it to Navani.
Okay. Navani, you want that ring? Is that a good upgrade for you?
Wes will take the ring to Mordor.
Okay, let's get him the ring. And what about the trinket? I mean, do you want that trinket, Brendan? When you look at it, are you like, I don't necessarily think you guys need to go look on a website that tells you. You should just be able to tell, right?
Oh, I
I
was
mean, you're
looking for
welcome to,
best
but
in slot on the warrior to see, because Navani gave me the sword. I was trying to see for him.
Yeah, but like we'll say, like if you do the shift over it and there's green numbers that you're like, ooh, then it's something you need.
and then like you can look at the affix after. If you're like,
Oh,
oh, that's a shitty affix.
okay, I can't trade. I was like, it
Why?
does say soulbound, but it lets me
Oh.
trade.
It might be because you don't have a better trinket already. So you want it. That's okay. Just keep that in mind now. Please use it.
So, Navani never came back to me.
What do you mean? Oh.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
We
That's
also got...
why.
Go ahead.
It's so funny that you and I it was silent. I was just thinking like about the loot and everything. Like Blizzard, like go fuck yourself with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we're in a full guild group, we should be able to do however we fucking loot however we want.
Yeah, because it's honestly just us trying to optimize our group like as a true team. Like
Right.
we need everyone to like be getting good stuff so we can all perform together.
Right. Like I don't like I
There
just
are bad people out there, and we can't have nice things because of them. I mean, is there are guilds where they're not all full of nice people who want to help this.
Alright, that's some horse shit. I got artillery bombed twice in a row.
What
You
is?
did.
Can we avoid that? Are we supposed to do something?
No, I think
think-
it's just like targeted.
I don't know. It's just apparently they just fucking retarded.
They're just like full of so much murder right then. Like it's an instant.
Was getting repaired?
You can repair when we wipe, like right at the little there's NPCs standing.
I
at the edge.
wasn't gonna say it, but
Well, that's because she doesn't release.
yeah, that's
Naughty
exactly
girl.
what I was not gonna say.
She's a naughty girl. I'll say it. I literally every time I'm like,
I'm just saying, if I release here, is it always back to the spawn at this place?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, it's like I'll be in like pugs with Sophie, and I'll be like, "Don't summon that bitch. Don't do it. She needs to walk." And then they do, and I'm like, "Who fucking did it?" They're like, "She wasn't moving." She is who she is.
Persecution is what it is.
It's okay. So let's take a look. I kind of talked about the big change in the second boss that is going to be different on heroic. Obviously, the first boss, the rending charge, really needs to be handled properly. It's more deadly than ever. I mean, if you have multiple bleeds on you, it's probably going to kill you. So I'm just going to quickly remind people, when we have the rending charge during the first boss, the people with rending charge should be on one of these three markers, and everyone else should be to the left side over, everyone should either be over there, or over there, or behind the boss, wherever, it doesn't matter. But what's most important is you don't get hit unnecessarily, because we are two healing these things. So the more healing we have to do in the first phase, the worse it's going to be in the second phase. But there are no changes in the first phase otherwise. Everything is exactly the same. In the second phase, however, the healing gets a little more complicated because the dispel is more challenging. It will summon ads. So if you look, you'll see in heroic difficulty, an erratic remnant is formed when unstable essence is removed. An unstable essence persists after Thadrian's demise. So after the second boss dies, the essence will persist, which means we're going to be dealing with it, and we're going to be dealing with the ads it spawns. The erratic remnants only cast one ability, that is Erratic Burst. They deal 61,000 arcane damage to all players.
Oh
So
my god.
it's really not too bad. They just need to die quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to be controlling the dispels just like we have been. So I will let you know when it's time for you to go get dispelled. When it's time for you to go to get dispelled, you're going to take your marker. You're going to take your dispel to one of these three markers that I've placed here, whether that's triangle, diamond, or square. The bosses will probably be, especially in the second phase, be tanked probably at orange. That's usually where I see you guys tank them, which is fine. So you're going to bring your dispel over here. Don't come out here and just wait. I've noticed people do that. I appreciate that you're wanting it off, but we are limited in how often we can dispel, and it does move, right? So I can't just dispel you the second it's on you. So you have to wait until you hear me say, okay, I need to dispel you. And I will. And otherwise I'll ask back for help. Once the dispel goes out, everyone's going to switch to the ad. So when you hear me saying I'm dispelling someone, we need to make sure everyone knows, okay, we have to kill an ad. Right. Is everyone understanding that?
Yes.
Okay. So
Do
the
we
next,
know if the ad is stunnable?
it's probably stunnable. It's not a very tricky ad. I don't think. We'll see. Feel free to stun it. Do whatever you want. There should only ever be one ad throughout the second phase. Once, however, we get Violent Eruption. This is another ability that occurs in Phase 2 from Thadrian. On heroic difficulty, the erratic remnants are going to inflict arcane damage to all players during the Violent Eruption. So they we really need to make sure that while they're up during the violent eruption, well, we don't want them to be from now. So we're going to make sure we try to time that. So I'm also going to be trying to pay attention to when I dispel you that it's not coinciding with violent eruption. We'll see how long it takes me to figure that out. I love these kinds of mechanics though, because I feel like they're the most challenging for healers. Because you can't just willy-nilly do things, and I love that shit. You know what I mean? Like, give me a challenge. Oh, I bet. So, however, like I said, it does persist after Thadrian dies. So what we're gonna do when Thadrian dies is we are all going to come to Triangle, and because you're blessed with a priest, I'm gonna mass dispel any remaining debuffs. That's gonna cause all the ads to spawn. We're gonna get rid of the debuffs. We're gonna cleave them down, and then we're gonna deal with the final boss. Okay? And nothing really changes in the final boss. The deep breath is definitely deadly. Was deadly in the first normal, so
And confirm.
Yeah, Pug can tell you firsthand. Remember, he can go through the same, he can go through the center twice. So just because you see him go through the center, don't assume it's safe, right? Make sure you're paying attention to the boss during that phase. The other thing that's going to be more important than before is the temporal anomalies. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I've been so focused on other things. I haven't even fucking seen these things, not once, since we started doing this. I don't even know what they look like. I know what they look like, but I haven't seen them. Have other people been managing them? If you are someone who's like, yeah, I've been doing that, speak up.
I certainly try to.
Okay, so you guys have seen them at least. That's an improvement.
Yeah.
Is that the bouncy ball?
Yes.
Yes, that's the one we just need to body block.
That's why I died the other night, because I jumped in way and I jumped in the breath.
Okay. Yeah, he can get them during the breath. If he does get it, it's not the end of the world. It just means we're going to be in the fight for longer, which is not ideal, but I really don't feel like this phase is that problematic anyway. I'd rather he didn't, but if it's a difference between life and death, just let him get the goddamn orb, right? Don't be a hero, Sin. Don't be a hero. Okay.
I need a hero.
I learned my lesson.
All right. I don't know how long ago he said. Oh, excuse me. He said that, so I'm gonna ready check.
He pretty much just said it.
Okay. We'll see if he's back.
I wonder if it's still at 10 stacks that we should swap.
It's really more about within the debuffs on the group, but I mean, whatever you can do, you just want to make sure you're not doubling up the debuff.
Yeah, usually it's about 10 where like it has fallen off the group and it's a comfy point.
Yeah.
At least in normal.
Real quick, Heather, when I ask you to go use spells, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go to either purple, green, or blue.
Perfect. Everyone heard that? And that's because it does what?
Spawns an ad.
It spawns an ad. We want to make sure that ad is in our control. And then, when the boss Thadrian dies, everyone with the deep everyone is going where? Jeffrey?
Triangle.
Triangle call. Thank you. Were you gonna say triangle? Okay, good. So, and I'll be reminding people, but remember, it's new to me too, so just keep it in mind. You're ready. Okay. Keep this boss in the center. Tank the second boss at orange. Get ready for that bleed. We're gonna lust for the second boss, by the way.
Okay.
Once the rending charge, get away from those markers if you are not the target. Nope, wrong marker. Oh, Christ. That hit a whole bunch of people. It shouldn't have. We'll be in the shockwave.
Sin.
The debuff falls off in 4 seconds, so you can wait. Right, safe. Rending charge, take those out. Don't be in their way. Oh, much better. Beautiful. This is a fall off, so it doesn't even matter. Don't be in that. Alright, get ready for the second boss. We're gonna bring him to orange. You. As soon as he's in position at orange, we can lust. Oh, get Derek up. You need that debuff, it's fucking you up.
Yes, it was.
Watch your feet. Comes the first debuff. On Jeffrey, I'll let you know when it's time. You're gonna run to green or wherever. Watch your feet.
It's not telling me when.
Jeffrey, you can go to green. I'll dispel you. Everyone switch to an ad. Everyone on the ad. Wait, yeah, there it is. Okay. Ooh, that was a doozy. Alright, good job. On me now. I get to decide. Isn't that nice? So it does leave that residual AoE ring. I kind of forgotten about that. So.
So 2 of us have it, right? Is that normal?
Yeah, he puts out 2. So, no.
Okay.
Alright, I'm dispelling myself. Don't come over until the ad's actually up. Move out of that circle. That, everyone switch to the ad. Becca, you're gonna go to dispelled now after this ad's dead.
I taunted him like you were struggling. Somehow you got him back.
Get out of there, Becca. Everyone get ready to switch. Alright, Heather, go get dispelled. Watch out, get out of that ring. Everyone switch to the ad. Oh. So it's me not paying attention, because I'm trying to juggle a bit more than I thought. So when he does the crazy AoE, kill that ad. We got 2 ads up. Let's kill him.
Oh, we
I want to push
dispelled
through.
too
I want to
soon.
push through. Yeah. No, we didn't dispel through. That was the problem. All right, everyone stack up once this boss goes down. Keep pushing. I want to see the phase and make sure this works. All right, stack up. We're gonna wipe, but it did work. Did it work? No, there's still debuffs out. Yeah, they're still moving around. Okay.
I think it still jumps. Look at all the ads we have out. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So we just have to deal with that for the rest of the fight.
Seems like it, but I don't. But what I don't want is like 20 people having ads, so we still need to apply the use master spell. Does this take us now? Just level 1, okay. Make sure everyone releases and repairs, Sophie. There you go. Hmm?
I feel like when I did that, I just dealt with the individual buff till the end, through the end of the fight.
It's not just an individual, though. He keeps casting it. So we have 1 we dealt with, and then he casts the second. We have to deal with 2. Then he casts a 3rd and a 4th. I think he got to 4 before we were done. I actually saw a lot by then, but I lost count.
And every time you dispel it, it bounces.
Right, so we'll always have to deal with however many he got out, which is why we want to get out of that phase as soon as possible.
But why were there like 20?
I don't know. There probably wasn't that many. I mean, there were a lot, but we weren't killing the ones that were. being, so that's why what I want to do is have the last, once the boss is close to dying, I'm not dispelling any, there should be no ads, but we had people dying, so they were falling off of them. Does that make sense? So, but the idea is that, excuse me, the idea is that as soon as he's dead, I have everyone group up. I mass dispel all of those debuffs. We kill all of those ads, and we kind of go back to one at a time. So I'm holding and holding and holding and holding, but we had ads falling because people were dead. Probably because of the debuff.
This is the longest run.
Did you drink the potion?
No, I should have. I should have fucking hydrated before this marathon.
Yeah, there's like little potions on the table in the second hallway that you can click that make you move pretty quick. Who's this neutral?
Somebody pull a lever or something.
What is it different?
Because I don't know where this dragon came from.
What
It's
is
for
it?
an achievement.
What do we have to do? Oh,
We have to
glass.
get each of the bosses to hit him with one of their abilities 3 times.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that.
What dragon?
Right here in front of us. Drink the flask.
Oh, that guy.
Right. I may end up having us 3-heal this Becca. That second phase is Stacy.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
Yeah.
I guess we could try to hang on to the debuff a little longer.
Yeah. Be on those markers if you don't have the bleed. You're gonna get hit, but oh no, you should be good. Okay. Good job, guys. Our debuff is falling off tanks. You're good. Make sure you swap that before he dies this time if you can. Be in front of the marked people.
How many stacks till it starts to hurt? Because it doesn't tell me when to taunt.
You can let it fall off now. So in 20 seconds, roughly 15 seconds, you can swap again. Right, bring him to orange. I'm gonna put triangle there. That's where we're gonna bring the debuff. Everyone's gonna go to triangle when they needed the spell.
Alright, white hero, right?
Yep. Lock him up. This is the point. Volatile Eruption is coming in 6 big heals. We do not want an add up, so I have to time it better here too. After this is done, I will have you go get the spell, Sophie. Alright, Sophie, go get the spell. Everyone switch to the ad. Alright, Pug, you're gonna go get the spell. 3 after this. Alright, Pug, go get the spell. Everyone on the ad. Perfect. Alright, Navani, you're gonna get the spell. Everyone switch to the ad.
It won't let me clear with you right away.
Becca, can you totem?
Yeah, because he's channeling.
I'm popping his engines instead. Totem was down.
Okay. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Yep. Ugh. Kill that ad. Kill that ad. Kill that ad.
Slapped me when he came out.
We only got 3 that time, which is much better.
The balls.
He's gonna get that orb, isn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, he got it.
Well, it's
Oh,
still
the
there,
ad.
so.
Breath 2.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wipe. Okay, so yeah, what I want to 3 heal this. It's a lot. I'm gonna mass res everybody, so nobody release. Do you hear me? Do not click that motherfucking button.
The remnants keep spawning all in the 3rd phase too?
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, they will continue to spawn. Sophie, do you want to 3 heal with us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it's not that they continue to spawn, it's that the debuffs continue. So if we did better that time. That time we only had 3. With Sophie's switching, we're probably gonna end up with 4. So, which sucks. What I don't know if you guys are doing this, but like if you can save your potions, make sure you have your cooldowns, all that shit for the second boss. Because the faster we kill him, the more likely we are to not have a bunch of debuffs. But essentially, Sophie, what we have is a debuff that stacks every couple of seconds, and it does more and more damage to the person it's on. Okay, okay. Cool, okay.
You have to dispel it every so often or else it gets annoying.
And then an ad does spawn. So, and we cannot dispel it. And during the second boss, we cannot dispel it when he's casting, I believe it's called, violent eruption. That's what it is. Violent eruption, because it makes those ads deal rage damage and it fucking hurts. And I did a much better job with that, but what ended up happening was I had Pug and Navani both with high stacks, and I could not dispel, and my brain couldn't process that I just needed to say, Becca, could you dispel? Like,
oh no!
It was my fault. Yeah, it's not great. But it's like this delicate balance between wanting to not have a shit ton of ads, or like have sequential ads, just like one, because then you guys aren't beating the boss up, right? But then also being like, these debuffs are going to kill people if I don't dispel them. Okay, so just make a note for the bleeding people with the markers. The triangle was moved, so everyone needs to make sure they're not near them. I know, I keep stealing all of our stats. You need Mark of the Wilds, please. Thank you. So save your potions, save your cooldowns toward the... You can use your cooldowns here, but just save the, so you have them right as the lust goes out. Let's not have anybody near the triangle markers, please.
Whenever you want to take consent.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Look at you.
Make sure you're not on the bleed, people. Good job. Hold those cooldowns here. I want to make sure we have them. We'll be on the bleed, people. As soon as he's at orange, we're gonna lust, use those cooldowns, use your potions, do it all. Alright, go ahead and lust. Oh. No. Just hold it. I'm gonna dispel myself. Get ready to switch to an ad here in a sec. Okay. Watch your feet.
I'm gonna drop totem.
Alright, Pug, you're gonna be next. After this goes off, I'm gonna dispel you. You move to green. Everyone get ready to switch to an ad.
Oh.
Oh, did I spell you? Fuck. Can someone dispel Pug? Jesus. Here. Switch to those ads after they're down. Alright. After the Violent Eruption Octet, you will be next. Actually, I'm gonna do all of us. Let's go. Everyone in that has a debuff. Switch to those 3 ads. Alright, everyone in who has a debuff now. Fill those ads. We have 5. Oh, put me out of my misery. Everyone in who has a debuff now. Gonna deal with these ads. Oh wait, fuck. Oh! We'll do it again after this ad. Everyone switch to that ad and then move in. You have a debuff, move in. Move out.
all.
Want the breath? The breath, we're gonna go in for a cleanse. Oh my, that's great. We'll have to do it before the breath next time. So we'll do it right as the phase begins, and then we'll do it right before the breath. And then just, fuck, man. You
That
see, Sophie?
is tough.
Fuck. Gotta reconfigure it, get more money.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a doozy. Honestly, what's funny is I felt like fine too healing it. I almost wonder if like I should just have you, because like getting that 50 buff really fucking fucked. That fucked us, and I really liked what I was doing with the Master Spell there. My concern is that Master Spell costs 20,000 mana, and I was like dangerously close to. So I think for that reason, let's stick with the healer.
Yeah.
Because I was like, boom. But the Master Spelling, did that help? Do we feel like that was too much? I liked that the debuffs were all even, and since we
That
don't,
was nice.
we don't have 5 healers, we can't do 5 separate dispels anyway. And trying to keep track of all the timers there, that's not gonna happen. That's no way. They must have changed this because it was supposed to be that after he died, if you got rid of the debuff, it was gone for the rest of the fight. They must have made it so that's not the case.
They were onto us.
Yeah.
No fun priest times for you.
Let's take a quick break. I really have had to use the bathroom for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna put a feast down. I'm gonna rest Sophie, and then I'm gonna go run to the bathroom. Everyone, so we'll take a 5-minute break. I think it is 2 pug.
So should we be stacking when we're mass dispelling, like all of them at once? I'm pretty sure that's what killed me in that one.
What killed you, bud? Sorry, I didn't have my headset on yet.
Should we be stacking to mass dispel all of our debuffs?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that's what killed me that time.
Well, the dispelling it doesn't do anything if I didn't get it off of you fast enough. What does happen after the dispel is there's like a detonate before the ad spawns. So after I dispel everyone, we just gotta make sure you get out of there and then go back into the ad.
Like I didn't even get to the detonate part. I died.
It's possible, yeah. But dispelling you actually doesn't deal any damage, but the debuff hurts.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to fucking run mana potions for this shit.
I know, right?
I haven't had to use a mana potion in I don't even know how long. Someone drop heal chest. It's here that has it. Thank you. Oh, I have 500,000 health. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Break is over. He's back. We're almost done. We may not kill this tonight, and that's okay. We killed 2 new bosses, which is exciting. So I have to keep reminding myself, like, because I'm like, oh man, it's only 2 bosses. Number one, this is heroic. We're still very under geared as a group, but also like this just came out. This just came out. Like, what are we gonna do for 6 months if we fucking clear this so
Mythic.
fast that like, well, we don't have enough people for Mythic. We would need like 8 more people.
Oh, is Mythic a full like?
Yeah, it's 20 people minimum. You have to have 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like we, that's why I'm kind of just like honestly killing 2 bosses. I'm happy with that. We get some progress on this. We do normal again on Thursday, and then we poke at heroic on Sundays. That's perfect to me. Like I'm happy with that. It's good. I'm enjoying the progress we're making. So it's been good. What I wouldn't have liked is if we got stuck on that first boss.
Oh my god.
Although I'll tell you, that's like I've seen a lot of first bosses and they're usually silly. Like they're usually like there's like a thing you got to do. She's a bitch.
Well,
That
that's how
first
I
bit.
felt with that fight on normal, so I didn't think
Yeah.
Rogue could be a big deal. It was like, fuck, okay.
Yeah. Oof.
Those lasers are real lasers.
We'll repeat it. Come on now. All right, I'm gonna count down. Everyone's here. Make sure you ate. And we're gonna what?
Oh, don't do it yet.
Oh,
I
don't
gotta
do. Okay, cancel this countdown.
cancel. Don't go in.
I did just enchant it, Sin. That's how I got to 500,000 health. Which cracks me up. Like I'm still squishy. Like a fucking squishy priest with the highest item level in the group, and I have less health than most of you do.
More health than me.
But I have like 30 items on you. Well, not right. 20. Like, that's so dumb. Alright, let's do it. Remember to hold your potions, but you can use your potions. Watch the bleed people. Perfect timing on that. That's great. Great job. Alright, get your cooldowns ready, get your potions ready. As soon as he's we've lusted, we're gonna fuck him up. Right, lust. Watch your feet. I'm gonna leave it up to you when you spell that, Becca. Just make sure you're doing it green.
Okay.
Just don't do it now.
No.
You're pain suppressed like that.
I'll probably do it after this.
Okay. You ready to switch to an ad, Brendan? You can go in and get dispelled too. Alright, 2 ads. Let's clear them. Gonna be me in college for the next one. I'll let you know. Do it together again, college. Oh, Jeffrey too. We're gonna hold them for a while, so big heals on these 3 here. Violent eruption coming. Alright, get in the group, mass dispel. That was gorgeous. Get ready to kill those ads. Gonna be Saribon, Sophie, and Navani. We'll mass dispel after. No, we're gonna do it before the deep breath. Breath comes out in 20, so I'll let you know when. Alright, get in here. We're gonna AoE and kill those ads. Watch the breath center. And the breath coming. Keep an eye out. Alright, get in for a mass dispel. Here it goes.
I think that dispelled the stacking debuff.
Did it? It's possible.
Yeah, I
Mass
don't have
Dispel can
stats.
dispel a lot of stuff.
Uh-oh. He got the ball.
I've gotten several. For this breath will Mass Dispel. Big heals on those folks.
Yeah, shit, I'll pop.
That's okay. Alright, Mass Dispel. Let's get Sophie up. Keep an eye on that volatile orb over there. Alright, I'm gonna Mass Dispel. Enter. No one got in. Fuck.
I have a question. Do the ads do anything if there's not an if there's nobody to
I'm dead. I've been dead for
explode, essentially?
They do still cast.
They're casting Erratic Burst. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it deals damage to people.
It is a fair bit of damage still.
Alright. The biggest issue right now is that he has 60% health, but he's actually at 80% health. Because he keeps getting this temporal anomalies. Which sucks. So we're just losing so much time between the ads and everything else. So I think
should we dedicate one DPS to not go on the ads and instead just continue dealing with that ball?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, is have someone juggling the ball. I don't know how many balls we're gonna end up with, though, is my concern. We can, I guess. I just think with the Mass Dispel, if it's done correctly, and everyone's in the center, we just cleave the abs down as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah, but then ball.
Well, that's why we were just saying, like, if we have one person committed to it, or even 2 or 3, that way we have backups. So Khalid, Heather, and let's do Navani. You guys are going to be the ball people. So one of the 3 of you should always be bouncing that ball. If you have a debuff, that becomes your priority, not the ball. Okay?
Roger.
So yeah, the priority ball person is Khalid, then Heather, and then Navani's backup. But again, if Khalid and Khalid and Heather both have the debuff, then it's on you, Navani. Okay? All you have to do is like bounce it with your body. You just have to bounce it away from it. And Navani, that also means that you are staying on the boss. Again, unless you have a debuff. So yeah, I don't know. Do other people feel like Mass Spells causing more problems than it's helping?
I don't want to say that it's a problem. I just other way.
What, like, just individually dispelling?
Yeah. So every time as a healer, just like step out of the group one at a time. Half the time they don't even step out of it. Tell them when the buff starts to hurt. I have the cursive. Tells me how many stacks.
Yeah.
Tells me how many. I can see about how many stacks.
No, I can see it too.
Said
It's about 8. Yeah, 15 is where I start to go. Okay.
And then pop them, and then it puts that big circle on the ground. I mean, it's hugs. So out or the dies.
Okay, let's try that. Yeah, let's try it. I'll just dispel. I'm not gonna even have you move. I'm willing.
Just one person at a time. And I've never get 5 stacks in a pug though. So I mean, you might be onto something with
Well, we didn't that
that.
time. We only had 3 that time. It was wonderful.
Beautiful. I think that's the max I.
Right.
Oh.
Well, Colin, that is true. It's because your DPS is the lowest, but also I don't like you handle these mechanics well. It would be one thing if you couldn't handle all of these mechanics and do that job, and your DPS was sneaky poo poo, but you're doing an important job. So stop beating yourself up. And keep practicing. How long have you spent on training dummies?
15 minutes.
So you're wallowing in self pity and you haven't even practiced. Is that what's happening right now?
I'm not wallowing in self pity.
That comment was self-effaced. What is the word?
Self-depreciating.
Something like that.
No, it's
Self-deprecating.
self-effacing.
That's. I was gonna say self-effacing. Yes.
Self-effacing.
So, and it's only appropriate if, like Heather, you have been sitting on a training dummy for hours on end, feeling like you're not getting somewhere. Then we address the issue. But if you haven't done that, you just have to practice. You've only played Feral Druid for a couple of weeks. Like, take it down a notch, everybody. Tell Colin, take it down a notch. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Right, Becca?
My watch buzzes
Yes.
and it's time to wallow in self pity. Yeah,
Oh my
Wes
God.
gets it.
I just started calling him dramatic, and he stopped complaining to me about it.
Well, it's not that I don't want you to. I want your complaints. If you're having a hard time, if you're struggling, if someone needs help, tell me. I will do that. Like Heather and I sat down, and I learned how to play Warlock, and then I sat down on her character and burst out as much as I could, and we parsed her. And I was like, Heather, you're doing the best you can. Like, if I'm only getting this much, your parse is saying that, and that's what you're getting. This is the limitation of your gear. End of story. So she stopped feeling bad about it. But if you're not doing that, then that's silly. Don't do that and then complain. That goes for everybody. I mean, Brendan is a perfect example of someone who made a few changes. He did some investigation, and boom, his DPS went way up. Do those things, and you'll see the work. You'll see it pay for itself. Okay? It doesn't just apply to Colin. It applies to all of you.
Whoa. Brendan's DPS went up because he steals our stats.
His DPS went up before that, but
No.
It's not theft. It's socialism.
Doesn't matter.
okay. Right, you save your potions. So you can't use your
Steal your
cooldowns. But
freaking pugs.
Target you.
you ready to move to the lead. Good job.
Aw. Sorry.
Okay, it's alright. Really not that big a deal.
Not bad.
Alright. Get ready to use your potions, lust, all your cooldowns. Welcome back. So remember, this time we're just dispelling when it's convenient for us. You gotta watch your feet. Ad going out.
Someone's Diva inspired.
Oh, Colin, come on. Get him up, please. Debuff going out. You know, try to bring the ad to the, you know, the boss of the ad, guys. Come on. Or the boss of the ad, rather. That was my fault. 100% my fault. Sorry. I just felt, and I wasn't looking at timers.
That's okay. I don't know how you're even balancing all of that. Like,
It's a lot, but I mean, it's fine. I looked at it, and the problem is I'm struggling with the fucking name of the mechanic. I need to like burn it into my brain. Violent eruption. I don't know why I keep confusing it with like, I don't know what I even think it is, but I'm just like, it's something spew, spew, spew. It's not, it's eruption. Don't have deep ads before eruption, dummy. And that's like the second time I've done it, so no worries. I was gonna call for a cooldown, but I'm like, I really don't want to do that right now, like, just because I fucked up.
That's why that hurts bad. So
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell. Like sometimes it hurt really bad, and sometimes it fine.
Yeah, if you have an ad up during the violent eruption, they go apeshit and really fucking like it fucking hurts. So, and we had 3 ads when that happened.
It looked like there were 6.
No, just 3. You're like there were like 20 ads. Like, well, there were a few,
No, I'm
but
telling you, there really looked like there were 6 on my.
that's weird.
I
No,
was
there
like,
were only
we
3.
only had 3 stacks. Why
Yeah.
is there 6?
The good news is we're really pushing into that phase. So.
How did you feel about this?
Oh, I far preferred that. Far preferred it. I'm not having to watch what people are like. If you guys get, you know, Colin, you're having a lot of trouble with one of those mechanics too. Make sure you don't stand in this world. I've had to move like a couple of times because I was still in this world without realizing it. I'm sure that's probably what's happening.
because they have that like misty effect, so it's not obvious where like the end of them is.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Sophie, I think if we do it this way, I think I can probably 2-heal it again. Do you want to? Let's try 2-healing it just with our last couple of pulls here.
Sure.
Okay, because I almost think we could get away with even fewer if we have that extra 60k from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do notice the difference on the damage side as well. That's to be able to.
Yeah.
Hey, can I request something?
Yeah. Also, hold on, Sim. I'm gonna say this for the group. You are never ever hijacking the raid by making a suggestion, ever. Anybody. That suggestion was great. Like, please speak up. But please, I'm not ever gonna be mad because you're like the thing you said and came up with is bad. Well, if it's bad, let's talk about it so we don't keep doing it. You know, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I promise.
I don't want that. What you're bad. It was
But
a
it was.
great idea.
If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, you have to remember, I'm going based off of what I saw from beta videos and what I read in the journal. So, no, everybody, please speak up. Speaking of, Pug, please, what was your idea? You wanted to request something?
No, you're good. Can we wait like 10 seconds to pop Lust? Because I'm popping a 2-minute cooldown on this first fight, and then it's not up during Lust, and it's like my main thing. I don't know if I'm the only one that has that issue. If so, don't do it. Otherwise, if other people have
I think
cooldown,
waiting until the first eruption would be good anyways.
But
I'd want to, but as selfishly as the healer who's doing more work than any of you combined, I don't care about whether or not you have to dodge. No, not you, Bug, but Collins. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No. Maybe if you can just use it, like, because my power infusion comes up just after Lust 2.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds into it, so half the lust. I don't even have my main cooldown.
So what I've been doing is just power infusing really fucking early. I'll put it to you
I
this
do
way.
it right off the rip.
Yeah, I would rather you pre-pop your cooldown and have it right at the beginning for that debuff because it is. I don't want to delay lust any more than we already are. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
I basically pop it right off the start of this fight, and then I don't have it for
Yeah.
lust because it's 2 minutes, and then we're killing this guy before 2 minutes.
Well, power infusion is 2 minutes as well. So, like I said, I usually have it about 10
You have it
seconds after
into
lust.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
fair. We can wait.
Okay.
Or yeah,
Well,
we'll just keep on keeping on.
I don't know how your cooldown works, but there's some stuff I pop like when the countdown's still happening.
Yeah, like if you have to do that, even just like 2 seconds,
Yeah, it's
pop
not.
it. I know.
Yeah.
I really want you guys to have
It'll be
those
fine.
things for phase 2. So okay. That's just the faster we can kill him, the better. Who's not ready? When you're ready, check again. I'll definitely keep that in mind, though. Maybe if we can line our cooldowns up better, we will do more damage. It's possible.
That's all good.
Is anyone else? Well, hold on. Anyone else feeling like they want me to wait on lust? Will that line up better?
I think what Colin said is a good point too. Like he almost immediately casts those swirls as soon as he spawns. So if we wait until
Okay.
after that,
So let's wait until after the first swirls. That's good. Right? Yeah. If we end up with 5 debuffs, though, I'm gonna be like, fuck all of you.
So this is where it weighs out. Like, is it gonna give us more DPS and burn
Mhm.
them down faster, or?
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
I think
That's
it would
what I
be
was thinking.
beneficial, but
Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. All right.
I think what's happening is like we're in the middle of our buff from lust, and then
Yeah.
we're all having to dodge swirls, so we're not.
Yeah. Let's wait until after the first swirl, then Becca.
Okay, got it.
I did not taunt him. He just came and smacked me.
All right. Be a little more careful with those bleeds this time if we can. Not really huge, but just more damage that we're dealing.
I was standing like inside of him.
Yeah. Something about the way he's screaming, by the way, is reminding me of Aaron Yeager in Attack on Titan. Like, I feel like they stole that sound bite.
This guy doesn't sound that fascist.
I simp for Mikasa.
As does everyone. And Sasha.
Oh, what a dick.
Right?
Great. Alright, hold lust, and then wait till after the swirl bullshit. Right now. Like, I'll let you decide when to just tell yourself. Just do me a favor and do it on the boss.
Like on top of him?
Yeah, so the melee can cleave and everything.
Oh, okay.
You may want to do it soon, Becca. Holy fuck. You crazy bitch.
I popped my astral shift.
I know, I was like, I'm so afraid the next tick is just gonna take a poop on her. Right, kill those ads. Quickly. Kill that ad. Can you just go pug? Alright, remember your assignments for those orbs. Please kill those ads too. Oh.
I'm gonna need a dispel. I'm bobbled right now, but it's still on me.
Yep.
I am.
Catch the breath. Keep that orb off of him.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah. I have so many range issues right now. 2 of you were, I think, just too far from me. I'm sorry.
So I basically have to kick this fucking thing around the whole room.
Yeah.
Look at you. Oh, the same one twice.
Yep. So many debuffs and ads. Now there's a lot of ads. 2 people just died with it, and that was that. What's fun? Well, we made good progress on this. This is a doozy. I definitely think it's 2 healable, which is good. We didn't get fewer debuffs, which kind of pisses me off. Like, not at you guys or anything. I'm like, man, like, maybe we should just fucking 3 heal it. And I think that's, I don't know. It's tough. Like, if we're not going to be able to skip that 3rd, I feel like we should. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll be curious to see though, like, if we, I don't know if we're calling it here or not, but
We are, yeah.
next week when we come through it, like with just even one more round of normal gear and mythics and our vault and all that stuff.
Yeah, how we'll do. No, but that was really great. I mean, I didn't expect that fight to be as challenging as it was, so I'm kind of thrilled. We made good progress. That was the best percent we got. We only had 1 temporal bump. So yay. Good suggestion too, Sin. I think that's just gonna be easier for me. It's funny, my instinct with these types of things, like, I don't know if any of you did Heroic Sinestro when it was relevant, but it was very similar. Much worse. It was much fucking worse, though. Oh, it was bad. And I was the Rack Dispeller. Rack was a horrible fucking debuff. That doubled every time you dispelled it. And yeah, so you had to, and it hurt. It fucking hurt. So after like 1 tick, it would double in damage, then double again, and then double again. And so you had to really wait and dispel it at the right time. Back then, dispel didn't have a cooldown. And so I would have to like just be like, keep these people alive, holy fuck, and then dispel it, and now we have 2. And then you dispel it again, now you have 4, and now you have 8. Oh, it was awful. And each of them would start over. Yeah, who did that to me? I can't believe I fucking fell for it. Ugh.
I watched you guys do it.
Did you?
That was such a good night, though. We killed those 2 bosses. The second bosses were pretty straightforward. So, yay! Nice job, guys. Is everyone having fun?
Yeah, does anyone want to do my 7 Halls of Infusion key?
I will.
That wasn't 8?
It wasn't 8. So sad. I'm so upset. I've been trying to level my keys up. That's when I've been like challenging myself, and then that was my first downgrade I've had. I'm so upset.
I mean, I've got a 5 Neltharis. Yeah, that's easy.
No, I can't do Neltharis anymore. I got my offhand. I read it for like 40 times. Blech. Yeah, you guys should do. We have technically 20 minutes. I usually try to end between 10:30 and 11 Central, but.
You said you'll come tank it in?
Yeah. I have an 11. Well, you want to push your like now.
I've gotten permission from wifey. I
Hey,
can take a healer tank.
Tell her she could also come with us.
He
We
is
can.
laying in bed, clearly debilitated headache right now.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. We could have a whole ladies group. Heather,
The feminists are taking over.
Jeffrey, you have weak wrists. Come with us.
That was amazing.
I can't believe Becca just called me a faggot.
Oh no!
I mean, how could you possibly blame her? You call yourself that all the time.
Don't kink shame me.
I'm not
Becca.
shaming you.
Becca,
Yeah?
I wanted to tell you that I finally picked an offhand. And
Yeah?
It's here. I'm gonna link it. And I thought of you when I picked it.
Oh no.
You gotta look at the skin. Oh wait, that's actually the skin. Damn it.
I'm heading to bed, everybody.
Good night, bud.
I
Good
did.
night.
Night. Sen, you want to invite Lady?
I made you leader. I invited her once, but I made you.
All right, click on that skin, Becca. That's my offhand.
It's a stick of dynamite.
Oh my god. Yes, like a fucking Minecraft. Just like, what's that in your hand?
Yeah, the story. Becca was really excited about her Minecraft house, and I'm me, so chaos reigns. And she was like, "Come look at my Minecraft house. I'm so proud of it." And I went in there, and I was like, "Oh, this is great, Becca." And then finally, after like a minute, she turns, and I could see her avatar's head look. And then she looks down, and she goes, "What's that in your hand?" And I was like, "What? This?" And it was just a stick of dynamite, and I.
Did you blow up her house?
Oh, but like. Just the fact that her fucking avatar was like, "What is that in my hand?" And I was like, "What? This? Nothing." And she's like, "That's dynamite!" Yeah.
Get out! Shoot!
It was fun.
It was very, very fun.
I
But
did
really,
not
what
let it
happens, half my houses get blown up by creepers that I'm not paying attention to.
Yeah.
Maybe if Tara didn't try and keep fucking creepers in jail cells.
No, that's the Enderman. She doesn't keep creepers.
Yeah. That is one of my favorite memories of her, though, is when zombies would be at the door knocking, and she would open the door and she'd go, "No soliciting," and she'd slice them away.
Just listening. Oh, we have one more spot if someone wants to come with us.
I mean, you made it very clear that men should not apply, so.
Ring college.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you want to come with us, husband? Come on.
Want is a very strong term, but I guess I will.
You need the practice.
Do you want to keep having sex with me?
Oh dear.
I mean, if I have to keep pushing mythic keys to make that happen.
You be pushing something, Kyle. Get in the fucking group.
Right?
Why are you even consider like doing the pros and cons? Just shut up and accept the invite.
She hadn't sent it yet.
Sure, I was too busy gathering.
I got a 433.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I still have not seen another person with this mount.
No, I've only seen one person ever do. I was super pissed. I didn't even see one drop from. But I did get that draconic mark of mastery, heroic tier.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went and cleared normal to get a third tier, and the only tier that dropped was for shamans. One I already had.
I'm sorry.
So I was like, because I didn't want to go spend token on a piece I could potentially get that week. And I don't really need to spend it right now because I'm not switching 4-piece until I have them all because I'm not like super impressed with 2-piece and that like I tried to run it a couple and I was felt like
Yeah. No, I'm very impressed with my 4-set. It does not proc very often. It's not that it's not very often, but in the course of a fight, I usually get like 6 to 10 procs. But now that I understand how it works, I'm really liking it. It's not it's not bad. It's really good actually. Like, but I was hoping it was going to add additional charges to Power Word Radiance. It doesn't. It exists over my charges. So like I can have a charge of my 4-set, but no charge of Power Word Radiance. And in order to use the charge that I got, I have to wait for it to come back off cooldown. Does that make sense? I thought it was going to be like I got to use Power Word Radiance as soon as it popped up. It's not that way. I've actually been thinking about trying Holy again because I really like their 4-set too. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do while I'm sitting here. So I'll work my Holy set. Isn't that weird? I want to try Holy.
It is pretty
Who would've
weird.
thought? It's
so
because
do you want to
it's because the 4-set is Prayer of Mending. You know how much I love Prayer of Mending. Go ahead, Sid.
know what she pulled on Raid Friday?
What?
So like when I've been talking to her over the last like week and a half about all of this stuff and like about my intentions here and how I want to heal again because they've finally fixed shamans, yada yada yada, and her and her husband agreed on it, said it's fine. Well, I show up to raid on Friday in heal spec, and they write an officer chat. Husband goes, then go DPS. I ignored it because I already told them it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
No. So then they drug me Discord. Oh, actually, they they were like said in Discord, they're like, Sin, go DPS, and I'm like, I sold all my DPS.
Yeah.
At first, it was just a joke, but the way she instantly responded, they drugged me up to a private channel, and she started yelling at me. Oh, it's good of the raid group, mind you. The guy who was healing, he switched from his monk to resto shaman, and he agreed to go DPS because he has a S spec. And
Yeah.
she was like, "No, Sin's going," and like he volunteered 2 different times. Yes, before like I even. So I was like, the comp right now is 238. Really don't need to drop 229. Like then we'll be under heal. She's like, "Go DPS." You're not gonna freaking sit here and boss me around, lady. Like, I've already told you my intentions raid. Like, I told you I was coming back to heal. Like, you said that was fine. And then I show up today and you're gonna sit here like freak out because I'm not doing everything today. Like, fuck off. And I left the guild. She's like, good riddance.
Jesus.
I've had to do that a lot.
My favorite part of the story is where you then went and got AOTC.
Yeah, I straight went right into the raid and I got AOTC. And I think I might have got it. I was kind of upset. Like, I cried. I cried because of how I got, like, I had a really bad day Friday. And then I found out that my kid has to have, like, autism stuff going into kindergarten and his IEP scored high on the autism bill. And, so we got to go through all of that. And Friday was just a bad day with that and some other things. And I almost skipped out on raid because that I was reacting emotionally instead of intellectually.
Yeah.
And like I did it, and then I cried, and I shouldn't have done that. Fuck her. I'm free. I don't have to deal with her anymore, and I got AOT.
That's dope. You sound like me. I got ghosted once, and I was like, I'm gonna go date every girl at the roller rink. Yeah. I've been in that situation a lot of times. I've been in a lot of shitty guilds. I've been in guilds where like one of them, the guild leader and his wife had an like addiction to pain. I think his wife had an addiction to pain meds. I'm not sure. I'm not
Oh,
clear.
God.
And they were freaking out in Discord, and then it was the same thing. It was like I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go heals now or whatever," and they started like having a meltdown, and I was like, "Well, then I'm gonna go out of this guild now." And then I started to type something in guild chat like, "Hey guys," like, and I was gonna say like, "Bye everyone. I think they're gonna kick me," and I got kicked before I could say.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
had lots of experiences like that. The worst one, actually, I joined a guild that was really racist and really sexist, and I've made it through like 2 raids, I think, before I was just like, I cannot with this. And
So did
so,
you? Sorry, real
mhm,
quick. Did you leave the Discord?
what?
Then
What?
did you leave their Discord?
Yeah.
You did you?
Yeah. I fucking fuck them all, dude. There was
Sorry.
2 people that reached out to me, and those were the people that were the reason why I was hanging around. Those were that I cared about. So
Okay. Carry on, Sophie. Sorry, I was listening, but I just wanted to know if I could get away with Michigas.
get away with what?
Michigas, some naughty shit.
Shenanigans.
Oh, are you?
I'm just gonna defend your honor. I have no choice.
No,
I'm not gonna. Hmm? I'm gonna be a
I
bad.
don't want to start any shit. They're no. If you say
I want to
anything, they're
go at
gonna
her
know that
for though.
I went and said something.
Oh,
Don't.
will you just let me say, hey, I heard you guys need a good holy priest. I'm here if you need me.
No. Then she's gonna think she won. Like this is
All
my
right,
plan.
you're
This
right.
is
You're
how
right.
I'm gonna win it. Wow. I'm gonna change my priest name to LOL Mind Sucks, and I'm gonna stay 1 point above her on the fucking Raider IO scale the entire season. So you need to teach me how to disc.
I'm just like my problem is that I feel so protective and I feel it burning in my chest. It hurts. Like not hurts like physically, like I want to go back in there, take a big shit on her in the raid group.
I do
It's
too, but I want to
And
shit on
then
her
sense of
silently.
justice.
and then yeah, and then mic drop. Just be like, "Oh, by the way, that was for Sin. Maybe you should pick a different class and then just leave." No, just like cuz
No,
you know
let's
Sin's
just
right.
let's
Sin is
just
right. It doesn't feel good.
it doesn't. I know. Well, we had a long conversation about like the difference like because her and I think are very similar in that we are the kind of people that when we're ready to burn it we're like burn it, and so it feels great in the moment. It always does.
I did it. It did not feel great.
Well,
I
it
don't
does
feel
when you
great.
do it. It doesn't after you look at the destruction and the
Oh.
relationships and you're like, man, I regret that. But my instinct is to protect people I care about and I want to cut her up, and I could but I won't because Sid asked me not to.
And
So
that's my thing is like I then yelled in the Discord, started going in, like cutting into. I eventually said fuck you and left, and then like realized that I should have handled it differently and like fucked her up and stayed in the guild and fucked her up because like I even told her I'm like if we don't have enough room for healers like I'll step out, like I'm not DP. I told you I wasn't DPSing, like
yeah.
I told you a week and a half ago I was not coming to raid the DPS, and you guys said that it was fine, that Thor would be fine with changing characters, and then he offered to change characters without being asked, and you still tried to force me to DPS, like, and then throw it in my face about the good of the raid group and what's best for the raid group, and I was just like, excuse me,
The raid
like,
group exists to kill digital monsters.
Right.
and she
Yeah.
doesn't do what's best for the fucking raid group ever. Like she does what's best for her. Period. Like I'm always the one passing fucking and doing this and doing that. All she does is take, 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 take.
Yeah. There are just people out there like that, and the words they say don't actually matter. They're just,
Yeah. Well, I even said like she has super low self-esteem because she derives her self-esteem from this game, which is always a mistake because it
Oh,
doesn't mean anything. And so like I went in there and she didn't want to play with me because I was a priest and I would destroy her. And it wasn't my intention, but I knew right away she didn't like me
Hero.
because she would be like, and I'd be like, oh, this is the person who derives their self-esteem. Instead of being glad that we killed the boss, she's mad because I'm beating her. And,
Mm-hmm.
like but I don't like
I
that's not
can't
a matter.
celebrate AOTC because another priest. Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Like, I beat all of your healers, but the other healer was just like inquisitive, and he was like, "Man, you play Discipline really different than others. Like, that's awesome." And like, we had a nice conversation in Whispers.
That's Thor. He's got
Yeah.
a healer in every class.
So, like, you know, that's how I normally approach it. Like, I don't get mad. I mean, like, I want Becca to be successful because if Becca is successful, then we're all like, I don't want to be like, oh, I took a big poop on Becca. I worked harder than I needed to. Like, I don't, that's stupid. I want to uplift Becca.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the way that the raid vibes should be, not like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you're beating me.
She's like, yeah, so she's
I
just the
get
kind of
it with
person that
some like
reads. You
healthy
just,
competition, but like you
oh, of
can't even
course.
celebrate a freaking victory because you're upset that
Yeah. No, I mean, like, it's supposed to be fun. It's a game. I do understand that some people do derive self-esteem from this, and that's because this is like their hobby. This is their sport. They're sure, but like, there's a line. You need to you need to be okay with the fact that there's always going to be someone that's better than you. It's just that's it. Even the best players in the world are not the best players. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, worse than that, there's even going to be not even someone that's better than you. There's just going to be fucking like detached brains AI that can just do everything you do.
there you
Oh
go.
god.
So completely irrelevant soon.
No, but I won't do anything. I'm just gonna quietly leave their Discord. So it was good.
Now,
and they
see,
don't even have a 10.
that's
Oh, really?
right there. That's where Will and I differ because I would have not left. I would have stayed and I would
Yeah,
have
see if they talk shit about
constantly
me.
Yeah, that's
talked
what I
shit.
want to know. Yeah.
I already looked. They did not. No one said a word about you.
I don't think they did because my friend Becca, she recruited. And like, even though her husband's been best friends with, like, sick of his shenanigans and like creating distance. So like, she went in and like, we understand that Sin just left. Y'all are still friends with her. There's no hard feelings. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't have any patience for that. That's why I'm like, let's stay in our guild where everything's fine. You all accept that I get a little bitchy with you for being stupid, and then we just move on.
See, but I always view it's because you see what we can do. Like, you know that we
Yes.
can do better. So it's not even that like you're actually mad. You just want to see us like accomplish this thing we all want to do.
Yeah, and like, you know, when I see stupid shit happening, I just love you all enough that I'm not afraid to be like, hey, that was some stupid shit you
don't let the frogs eat you.
did.
Like, 10 stacks will one shot you.
What's in or what's awesome?
Yeah, I got good things to say. Very
Um,
insightful.
okay, I'm here for it.
So, people with ADHD, and with trauma in their past and there's a lot of categories of people that have this, but we tend to be better at separating the actor from the action and practice
Yes.
that forgiveness, right? And so I can say, I've done the stupidest fucking thing in the universe, but I don't think that makes me stupid. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
apply that forgiveness and that way of thinking to other people as well.
Yeah.
Right.
That is really how I feel. When I'm like, hey, so and so, that was a really fucking dumb shit you just pulled. I don't think anything less of that person at all. I like it's not like I'm attacking you personally. And I make mistakes. A guy
Even the AIs fuck up too. It's funny to watch that.
but I am this I think it might be the headset compounding this sort of pressure I'm feeling in my head, and it's making it real bad. So I'm probably gonna get off here.
Just been blowing lightly into the microphone for the last 5 hours.
It's unpleasant. Like, I'm so tired of the pressure. Like, I'm ready to not feel like shit anymore. But we'll see. I'm wondering if it's maybe a sinus infection now, which is
I bet it's that you need to take your headset off and go away from your
yeah.
computer.
I'm gonna do that.
Did you take some real Sudafed, like the Sudafed that the pharmacist stashes behind their counter, not the one? buy from the shelf?
No, because I don't like things that make me sleepy. But I do have Delsum, which helps a lot.
I noticed that we raided for like 4 hours straight. You didn't even get up, as far as I could tell, during the break, and
Oh, I
then
did.
we're still going, still raiding.
No, I did. I got up. I went and took Tylenol. I drank
30
water.
seconds. You were back to
She's
answer
fast
questions.
as fuck.
2 minutes later, I was here. I was witness.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're productive. But all right, I'm gonna go. Have a good night.
Mother
Good
hawk.
night.
Yeah.
Good night, Will.
Good night. Bye, guys.
Night.
You think hawks make good mother?
Like the bird?
Yeah, like there's not a phrase, something like a mother hawk or very.
I know people say like mother hen.
Oh, oops! I just attacked the boss.
All right, everybody stay close. I gotta make this frog eat little frogs that you're gonna close to the boss.
Okay. Big frogs.
Right here. Yep.
He eats them? I thought we had to kill them. Oh, you were right. He ate them. Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that until this group I was failing with earlier. I just brain bleached it? I don't know.
And now he's hangry.
He needs
Now
to get
he's got
over
a
it.
bellyache.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. But you don't get hangry from eating. So get your shit together, Blizzard.
You've never. That's
Clearly,
the
you've never
sound
been
of
to a
somebody who's
Taco
never
Bell.
Yes, that's the sound of somebody who's not gorged at Taco Bell.
But hangry is a combination of hungry and angry. How could you be hungry if you just ate all that Taco Bell?
Again.
Right,
It's
you're correct, sir. I don't know what the fuck. How does that happen?
you ever
Hey,
had to
first of all, oh, go ahead.
you ever had to shit so bad and be so hungry in your entire life?
I don't
What?
know what that means.
I don't. West went
Brandis is the best.
It's like Portal A, Portal B, just all the way through.
Oh, yeah, if I have something like too greasy and too spicy, just whoop.
And if it uses that fire sauce, it's gonna come out hot. You can be welding afterwards.
I don't know if anyone else likes spicy food enough, but I've slowly over the last decade, like slowly been growing my spicy tolerance. But now I'm at the point where it'll be delicious and really not spicy going in, but it is very spicy coming out.
Yeah, I don't like growing up.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, what the fuck, man? No
Yeah.
one warned me about that if you keep eating spicy food and it's like all fine and dandy, but your butt will not agree.
Yeah, so I kind of went the other, like I feel like I'm I'm ahead of you a little bit. Like I ate spicy food for many years and now I'm fucked. Every part of me is fucked. Like
Oh, yeah, do
stomach
you
is
have a lot of
sick.
heartburn issues?
Oh, I can't eat anything. Or I couldn't. It turned out actually that it was from gluten, to be honest. It really was a gluten. I have an allergic reaction every time I eat it. I get a cough, I get a headache, I get a very special kind of headache that really fucking hurts. And a bunch of other stuff that happens. And so it was all contributing to my pissed off acidic stomach. So that's helped a lot. But yeah, no, I couldn't, like, I was a person who used to eat all the mints and spicy things and chocolates, and I cannot do any of that. I'm 35 and I can eat like rice.
We're the exact same age.
Oh, oh boy. Don't you wish we weren't?
It's alright. It's not as bad as
actually
I
feel
thought
like
it would be.
35's okay, but I feel like I miss my invulnerability of youth for sure.
That's very true. I was very out of shape though most of my life, so now I'm like getting more fit. So I feel better that way than I used to. But yeah, food tolerance, alcohol and marijuana tolerance has changed a little.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Like certain types of pot will like get me real fucked up.
I haven't smoked the rest of this and still not even get.
What's the matter?
Coming.
Oh. It's weird how overindulgence is just not paying off anymore.
Got enough, Anna? Alright, so you see how there
are
crystals that don't have cracks in them? Don't point the tornadoes towards those, because tornadoes will break them, and we won't have anything to hide behind. I'm gonna come over here and hide behind this one. Don't have any crystals. There's one.
This fucking plant.
The gun.
Hey Sin, what are your best stats? Your top two?
Haste mastery I use.
Dang. I got the pattern to make that tonight, and maybe like a warrior, it's good for them.
pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look at my WoW head.
It says Calamity's Herald is your
That's
best
what
in
I have
slot.
on my off of Echo.
Real quick, I need all of this party to get on one side of this fucking nubbin.
Sorry.
I went to move because like half of you were on the other side, and then I got hit by shit. Stupid nubbins.
Alright, so after the run back, don't interrupt the ads. At a time. And hero. Have to do the oh
Oh my
really?
god! It's not fair.
Wow.
Move.
Don't get hit on the gauntlet on the way back, guys. Watch how far
Right?
this
Oh my,
goes.
so difficult.
That was pretty funny.
I cannot believe the fucking audacity of this thing.
Trinket, you two. Yes, drink. And two of them.
Yeah, we got two of them.
Oh,
Upgrade
that's
that shit.
that's. I want that trinket. Call that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's higher item level than what I got. It just says it's a B for me.
Like that one's. I think it's a S tier for me.
My only problem with it is that I have too many buttons already.
Yeah, I do not like on use anything.
B plus for after that B. Are correct.
Oh shit, this one's an S tier for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's a big one.
And it's upgradable.
Very nice. Okay. Any more? Are we done for tonight?
That's it for me for tonight. I just wanted to get my key since I had my failed attempt earlier.
Now you should have a 9.
I do. Thank you guys. It's Ultiman. I also feel better because that group I did earlier is a +8. I was like, man, am I just like not cut out to heal these? Like, holy fuck, man. And then it would come
Nope.
through you guys like smooth like butter. It's like, oh, thank God,
Listen.
it's not just me.
I did this on like and that dragon hallway with those deep bills.
That is horrible. Yeah.
I'm doing like 200k in that hallway. I have to pop my high.
Jeez.
And I'm under geared for it. So like God, everybody's like HOI and I'm like I don't like passing out from holding my breath tonight.
You're like, please don't do this to me.
That was fun, guys. I'm gonna go watching Wifey.
Yes, thank you for helping.
Good Mythic Plus. It was a great night.
Good night.
Heck
Good
yeah.
night.
All right, I'm also gonna log off. Good night, guys.
Good night. We'll see you later.